All right. Looks like everything is working. Looks like we're going live. So, all right. Hello, everyone. Should be good. Just waiting. Waiting. No, it looks good. Looks like we're... Wow. Looks like there's a lot of delay. 10 seconds delay, it looks like. That's a lot. Oh well. Looks like there's nothing I can do about that, but awesome. So, Kickstarter launch today, which is awesome. Great for Panic Roll. Great for all of them over there. Amazing team. So happy for them. Looks like they already funded everything within, I don't even know, like an hour. Everything was already funded. They've already passed stretch goals. So that's great. Good for them. That's amazing. So, I'm going to play a whole game. That's what it looks like here. I'm just going to play an entire playthrough. The whole thing should take about 2, maybe 3 hours, I think. But, so as you can see here, normally when I've been doing videos on this game, I have the these things were already set up, or I've already taken time to go ahead and set up the terrain and everything, right? Because I know who it's going to be. So, unlike normal videos, how you normally do this is you grab these and you have to randomize them. So, there's no way... Tabletop Simulator doesn't let me stack these things. So, unfortunately, what I have to do is just toss them around. It won't let me stack them and then just hit shuffle. So, here we go. We'll just toss these around for a little bit. Get ready here. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Pretty happy too. The stretch goals are really good for stuff like the dog was amazing. I saw that. The sheriff's deputy, that's pretty awesome. So, let's see. Hold on, let me just randomize these things. And then we won't know them. You don't even flip over these things till after the shop phase. I think that's pretty random. I have no idea what's going on. So, we'll just put that there. This one. And this one. And then whoever that is, you can just go over there and be locked. I don't know who that is. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to go here for... We're going to have Norman Fishboy. We're also going to have the Bloopsie Twins. And we're going to have Yancy Plover this time. So as you can see, everybody starts with the regular 10 gold. Now, the reason why I wanted to start with these specific townsfolk is these townsfolk have oh, you could put them into a bag? You have to create a bag and then put them in there and then draw them out. Oh yeah, I guess I could have done that. That's a good idea. I should have done that. Either way, they're randomized now. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so for these three specific are linked to win victory, special victory conditions for Final Fight Ruffians. I think it's Norman for Pepin, Bloopsie Twins for King and Queen, and Yancy for Kansey. So I brought these three because I want to make sure I can do the special victory condition for the final fight if we make it there. So that's specifically why I chose these three. I also really do... Oops. What do we have down here? Put this goes here, special gear, and what's this, Kansey? Yeah. Okay. So that's why we chose them. Now we'll grab our feats. So we draw 3. Yeah. Let me make sure I shuffle these up. All right. So we'll draw our 3 feats. 2, 3. 3. Yeah, I'm not the best with Tabletop Simulator. I don't play it that often. I know there's keys and stuff, like I could have pressed 3, I think, when you're over this and things. So, let's go ahead and we'll look at the feats here. Let's find out what feats we have. So, first for Norman. First Blood, this is great for Norman, because he's going to be first in our beating order. So that's great. First Strike, that might be very achievable. Tinkerer. Let's see, interact with a piece of terrain. That might be very easy. And end your turn in a corner of the landscape. Okay. Maybe. We'll see if we do that. So, that's our 3 feats for Norman. Let's quickly look at them. For the Bloopsie Twins, we have Untouchable, finish the fight at max HP. We might be able to do that. History Writer, discard a feat you have already completed. Okay, that might be doable. Do not deal any damage to the ruffian over the course of the fight. This one also might be doable. So, those are 3 for the Bloopsie Twins. And next we have... Observe from afar. End a turn at least 10 squares away from the ruffian. Ugh. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Gardener. End your turn inside an overgrown cornfield or vegetable patch. That might not be possible either. If you damage the ruffian with the old jalopy, this might also not be possible. But we'll find out. A lot of terrain-based ones for Yancy. Okay, let's get our town event for everybody. Alright, boop, boop, boop. So, I shouldn't have flipped them all over, but it's okay. So, first we go with Yancy. The Giblet Brothers. You check the Eureka's gym for trouble, only to find out the town strongman, the Giblet Brothers. You may spend 3 coins to train with them. If you do, roll plus max HP. Oh, we are totally going to do this. So, spend our... Was it 3 it said? 3 coins, yep. Totally doing that, spending our 3 coins. And then roll plus max HP, which is right now 4 is our max. So come on, let's get something awesome. Okay, so that would be an 11. 7 and 4. 11. The Giblet Brothers workout routine leaves you feeling swell. For the next fight, you may have +1 max HP and +1 mox. Nice. So we get +1 mox, +1 max HP. I'll keep this here. Just as a no, not in my hand. Just as a reminder for it to knock it back down next turn. Okay, awesome. That was really good. Okay, now we've got Wilbur needs weapons. You find a small elderly man cowering in the corner. Hey pal, lend Grandpa a weapon, will ya? You may help Wilbur by discarding a weapon. If you do, roll. These are not considered a weapon. So I'm not going to be discarding a weapon. I definitely need all these weapons, so that will not be happening. Okay. Yeah. That's a shame I can't do this one. Okay. It's discarded. And feeling uneasy is the next one. You come across a townsfolk that was completely flattened into the ground. How horrifying. Your legs won't stop shaking. Keep this card in front of you for the next fight. You cannot move more than 3 squares during your turn. What? Not the best right there. Luckily that was on Norman. Norman's got a lot of range, so that was actually really good. Okay, so now let's actually start the buying phase. So I think I can get 10, yeah, to give myself 10 of these. Okay. All right. Let's get these all lined out. Sleep mask, baseball cap, protective vest. Okay, so now you can see here the buying order. This was such a great addition for the board here. So beating order goes down, buying order goes up, as you see from the arrows here. So Yancy gets to buy first. Now Yancy has a little bit less money. He's only got $7. I would love to get the grip tape, but I don't think that's going to be happening, as grip tape is 9. I don't think there's anything even for sale here for 7. Sleep mask. So he could buy this, lose 1 accuracy, gain +1 mox and +1 movement for the fight. It's not that bad. I could probably do this. Lose +1 accuracy, gain +1 movement. So he'd be using a 6+. That's not that bad. I don't have to do it right away. I can do it later because I can choose when to lose it. So, should I get that? Or I could get this. Whenever you take damage, gain +1 movement. Yeah. I think the slick back is much better. So, I think we'll be doing the slick back. That's probably a better idea. So we'll be buying this slick back. So now whenever we take damage, we gain +1 movement. That's really good for Yancy. He can taunt. So, that was 6. Alright. Next, we have Bloopsie Twins. There are no instruments that I can see. Yeah, there are no instruments. Would be great if there was one, but there isn't. Could have been able to buy one for 4. So, let's see. $10. This would be great. Baseball cap. +1 accuracy on a critical, deal +1 damage and move the ruffian 4 spaces away from you. Alright. Smelling salts. Discard smelling salts. Return a knocked out townsfolk to the board adjacent to you with 1 HP. That's good. +2. I can't afford this. This is really good. This is range 2. So this is 2 mocks, 2 damage. I'm pretty sure that's what Norman's going to be buying. Yeah. We're going to have Norman buy that for sure. So Norman will be buying the pitch spork. Move 4 squares in a straight line. I can't afford this. This would be great for Norman as well, but I can't. -1. I can't buy this either. So, I guess we'll just buy this baseball cap. Not a bad deal. So, baseball cap. +1 accuracy. And critical hits deal +1 damage. So now Norman, we already know what he's buying. He's buying that pitch spork. Perfect. Perfect for Norman. This was two-handed as well. So this will just get unequipped and pitch spork. Awesome. It's a really good weapon. That's really good that we got that. Okay, now let's find out who the first ruffian is. Yeah, now he's going to pass. So pass. Everyone's passing. All good. All right, let's put all this away. Find out who the next ruffian is for next time. No, come on, give me all. All right. All right, so now we find out who the ruffian is. Samuel Strawman. Why do I always get Samuel Strawman for the first one? All right, Samuel Strawman for the first fight. Flip this over now. Fraud, Samuel Strawman. All right, we will set up his stuff. So I wonder if has there been any new... Well, I set this up. Samuel Strawman. I don't think there's been any new stretch goals I haven't seen yet, right? Isn't it still just the dog and then the pets? Was there a new one? Get Kansey. Put her there. All right, what do I need? So, I'm going to need the barn here. Terrain. Search. All right, so... old shed's not on there. We need the haystack. The barn, fence, the pit, or the ditch, I mean. Where's the ditch? No, I need the corn. Oh, so we will be able to do the corn stalk too, or the cornfield, that's good. What else am I missing? Haystack, right? I think I already grabbed the haystack, so boop, boop, boop. Boop. I already got the haystack, so I just need outhouse and new gear contest. Dates 125,000 for a gear contest. Oh yeah. Well, I'm a huge fan of putting a Subalgar in the game. there should be more Subblegars in every game. So why not have a Subblegar in this game? That's the best type of gear there ever has been and ever will be. What else am I missing? So I got the haystack. Oh, a barrel. Big barrel. Okay, there we go. Subblegars should be in every game. So, go barrel, farm, fence, outhouse, haystack, cornfield, ditch. All right. Let's get out this stuff now. So barrel and somewhere over there, abouts, somewhere over here, abouts, somewhere over there, abouts, somewhere up here, just about, somewhere up here. What else we got? The ditch. Yeah, I wish there was some way of setting this up. I thought about doing this all with every single one and then reloading the state of the game every single time I needed to fight a new person, but it makes it difficult because you have the like the gear and everything I wouldn't be able to carry over. So yeah, that makes it more difficult. There's the outhouse, and I just need the cornfield, overgrown cornfield. Okay, let's set this up quick. This one's here somewhere. This is, looks like 606. Yeah, that's gonna be right about there. We will lock that. The ditch is right about here. We will lock the ditch. Gear contest, that should be really cool. All right, so then we've got this here. Go ahead and lock this. This here, lock that. This goes about, how many spaces? It's 3 away. Okay. Should be good. We'll go ahead and lock this. This is right here, if I remember. I don't think I need this anymore. Yep. Lock this. The barrel we don't need to lock. And the outhouse is right here. Perfect. All right. Now, so we know Norman will go first. So let's go ahead and put him here. Or, yeah, let's go ahead and put him here. We've got Yancy, who can go here. Should be perfect. And the Bloopsie Twins can go way over here for now. Sucks I'm not going to be able to take advantage of their being next to someone, but would be great eventually to get near them. So, all right, everything's all good, good. Let's grab Samuel Strawman. Where are you, buddy? Here you are. All right, awesome. Takes a minute. Takes a minute to set up, but we got it. All right. So, we're all ready to go. We're all ready to start. Chump level, he's going to have, let's flip this back over. So, chump level Strawman is going to have 7 movement and 13 health. And there's nothing special about this sack of straw. So, when I say 7 movement and 13 health. 7 movement, 13 health. Oh, he starts right at a break point. Oof. If he heals, we'll have to trigger a break point. Hopefully he won't find a way to heal right away. Let me just move this down where it should be. Come on. There. That's better. Okay. Here we go. Starting the fight. Shuffle these up. First card, Samuel Strawman. Here we go. Impale. Closest townsfolk. So that's going to be Norman for sure. He's only 2 away. Move to target, or move towards the target. If Strawman reaches them, you deal 1 damage. Okay? After, so he's going to go here. That'll make him next 2. So this is going to happen. So he's going to deal 1 damage to Norman. Go ahead, deal 1. Norman's down to 3. And then the after effect will trigger. The target may opt to roll plus max HP. 9 or lower. So yeah, you can opt to roll on this. So I can take an additional damage and might be able to activate Straw Man's weakness. Probably... I'm not going to do that. I don't really think I need his weakness triggered. It'd do 3 damage to him right now, but at the cost of 1 damage per Norman. Norman has how much max HP? So 4 max HP. I'd have to roll a 6. I guess. Right? Would it trigger a breakpoint if I did it? I was not going to trigger a breakpoint. Let's go. Alright, 6 plus. Come on. Nope. Okay, so I take an extra damage with Norman. And his weakness is not going to be a thing for us. So 1 more damage with Norman. That brings him down to 2. Probably shouldn't have done that in hindsight. So now we go down the beating order, which you can see is Norman, Bloopsie Twins, and Yancy. So Norman, he's got this pitchfork now, or pitch spork, which is going to be 2 mocks, 5 plus accuracy, and 2 damage at range 2. Norman also has lanky limbs, which is going to give him 2 damage. And plus, or gives him plus 2 range. So this would cost 2 mocks, which he has, so he'll be able to attack with this. He's got 4 movement. So we will do 1, 2, 3. This makes it 1, 2, 3, puts him at range 4. So this is range 2 plus his 2. Range 4 is all we need. Then we will roll for 5 plus accuracy. He's got accuracy plus 2, so that's going to be a 3 plus. That is a critical. Wow. Okay. That's actually really good. Okay. Critical. We'll roll on the critical hit chart then. So, here we go. Critical hit. Oh my. Okay. Things are going very well. Holy moly, send the bits of the ruffian flying. Immediately receive the ruffian's gear marked with a star on their rewards. This has already been activated. Tech deals +1 instead. Okay, so we'll get the star gear. This is going to do 2 damage to the ruffian. So we'll go ahead. Mark this down to 2 damage. He's down to 11. We'll find the star card, which would be... What is the star card even? Rock-filled jacket, I guess. Yeah, the rock-filled jacket. Okay. So... He gets this right away. Was it an armor, I think? Yeah, very lucky today. Normally not. So now he's going to get -1 movement. Once per fight, prevent all damage dealt to you or an adjacent townsfolk from an action. Wow. So now I lose -1 movement, which is not the best, but that's good. Okay, awesome. That's really good. So he's also now first blood. So I'll take the extra coin. We will achieve this. And we will get ourselves an extra coin for doing that. Wonder if I should just deal the damage. Nah, it's okay. We'll take the extra coin. That's only 1 coin. Nah, it's okay. We'll take the extra coin. I contemplated doing the extra damage, but whatever. Okay. So that was great. That was a great first turn. Absolutely amazing first turn. I also just realized something else while searching through that deck. I forgot that the Kansey stuff is not in there, so we'll have to put that in there if we happen to cross Kansey. Okay. So... Now it is the Bloopsie Twins. So, I don't think we got anything else, right? I didn't interact with the train piece, and we're not in the corner of a landscape. I might be able to get up there. Get some A1 cornerage going on. We will find out. Alright, so the Bloopsie Twins. Bloopsie Twins are going to We're going to hope to crit. I doubt I will. I did just crit, so... Oh, was that a plus and not an or? No, this one's an or. So this one's, if you achieve this, it's +1 gold or +1 movement for this fight. So, yeah, I'll take the gold instead of the +1 movement. I do just lose the -1 movement, but that's okay. Alright, so, Bloopsie Twins. What are we trying to do with you? Do not deal any damage. I'm not going to be able to do that. Discard, nope. And finish the fight at max HP. That's going to be quite difficult. So, he's actually here. So, how much movement do the Bloopsie Twins have? They have 4 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not going to... Fortunately, it's not going to get us anywhere as close to being able to do anything. I could... Well, we'll see. I would have liked to gotten adjacent for the bullhorn, because that's amazing. So, that's pretty much just going to be it for the Bloopsie Twins. Let's go ahead and move with Yancy. How much movement does Yancy have? Yancy's only got 3 movement. Well, that's no good. 1, 2, 3. Right? He was... Where was he? Let me make sure. So he should have started here. So, 1... Oh, no, he can get there. Good. Oh, I saw that happening. I saw that playing out like that the second I moved his mini. Alright. So, we'll spin him this way so I can get him closer. There. Alright. Now, for Yancy, he's got Old Smacky, which is for 2 mocks, 5+ accuracy, 1 damage, and deals an extra damage. So he's got himself 4 mocks. So he can actually taunt, too. So he'll taunt and attack, since he's got the 4 mocks from the Giblet Brothers card here that gave him +1 mocks. So he'll go ahead, he'll taunt for 2 mocks, which means the next card in the action deck targets single Townsfolk will target him instead, and then we'll attack. So, what does he need? He needs just a 5+ with this. That's unfortunately not a 5+. Well, alright. Nothing I can do about that. Alright, here we go. Next turn. Samuel Strawman. Corn padding. Overgrown cornfield. Okay, so this does not target a single townsfolk, so it's going to target the overgrown cornfield. If overgrown cornfield is not on the board, play the next card in the action deck. Move completely into target. If Strawman enters the target, even partially, trigger the after effect. Well, he's going to definitely go in there. Let me count this out. For sure. Target. Move completely into target. So he's got 7 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, he's not going to make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's going to make the ditch. So, he's going to make it to here. Alright. Unless I'm reading this wrong, I don't think he's supposed to teleport. It doesn't seem like he teleports like Pep and Frog does. Yeah, can move completely into target. If Strawman enters, because it says if, so that means that there's a chance he might not. So the after effect's not going to trigger. Finally stuffs his body with ears of corn, restore 2 HP. Anytime from said. Okay, so he's not going to make it there, and he's just going to get collided with. So, that does nothing. All right, so actually, you know what? He can't move on here because this is an obstacle. I just realized the fence. So he's actually got to move up 1. So 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he'll make it 1 away from the ditch. Okay. So I would actually move him down to here. That is that. After effect is not going to trigger. So we'll just put that over there. Now we go back to Norman, who's got less movement, which is not great. He's down to 3 movements. I guess I should interact with that barrel, right? Because I do have this Tinkerer. Interact with the terrain piece for another gold. How much does it cost to interact with the barrel? 1 mox. Okay. He could benefit from healing. Yep, he'll go here. And he'll go with his 1 mox. So, big barrel. Let's roll. 1 mox. Take a peek inside. Let's roll. Where's your dice, Norman? 4. It's empty. Big barrel can no longer be activated. Okay. Flip this over. It's empty. Okay. How very anticlimactic. Okay. Now, for the Bloopsie Twins. We should set ourselves up in a situation in which Norman or Yancy will be adjacent to us. So Yancy can move 3 squares, which is not going to help him get anywhere near the target, actually. 1, 2, 3 is only going to be able to get to there. So what we'll do with our 4 movement, we know Yancy's going to get to here, so we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to here, and then Yancy will go to here. And then Yancy will do his taunt. Let's see. You can get +1 damage. Yes, if I'm going to get +1 damage from them being adjacent. You are correct. From the boasting bullhorn. Townsfolk adjacent to you deal +1 on their first attack each turn. So, no, you're right. It's +1 damage. You got it. So I won't be able to utilize it right now because I can't attack with him. I don't have a range 2 weapon, but alright. So that'll be that. We're going to taunt with him again, so it's going to be target him if it only targets a single person. Let's go. Farthest townsfolk. So this does target a single townsfolk. Targets the farthest person. So if the target is within 9 squares, so he is going to be, Strawman chucks a dead crow at them, dealing 1 damage. Move towards the farthest townsfolk and reshuffle the action deck. Okay. So he's going to do 1 damage to... So he's going to do 1 damage to Yancy, and then we're going to reshuffle the action deck. 1 damage to Yancy. We're going to move towards the farthest townsfolk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thanks for coming all the way back over here to Yancy. That sure makes... Or to Norman, that makes things very nice. Alright, now we'll reshuffle this. Put these here, there. Let's go. Alright. This goes here. Oh, what am I doing? I don't want to flip this now. Let me just reshuffle that. I don't have to trigger another card. Alright, so we did the 1 damage to Yancy. Alright. Back, top of the beating order. Back to Norman Fishboy. So... Oh, I did this. I did Tinkerer. So we will archive this. Or achieve it, whatever. I'll get myself an extra coin. Good. And what to do now? Could we do this? End your turn in any corner of the landscape. I could attack now and then move close slowly up towards A1. I think I'll do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack now. So it will be a 3+ to do 2 damage. Will it trigger? It will not trigger his thing. So let's go ahead and roll this now. Oh my gosh. That is another 10. The game says it's a 10. Even though it's cocked. Game says 10. We're counting that as a 10. I'll move this off of here next time. I can't believe I just crit again. Oh, there, it rolled back. So yeah. I won't roll on these boards anymore if it's going to cause that problem. So, I don't even know where, there he is. Okay, so I won't roll on the cards anymore if it's going to cause the dice to get cocked. Okay, so that's a 10. We'll roll on this one more time. That's a 3. So what happens here with 3? Your hit leaves the ruffian flustered. Their anger makes them predictable. Reveal the next ruffian action. All right. Mow down. Target none. Turn towards the closest townsfolk and move forward. Strongman deals 2 damage to any townsfolk that collide with him. Okay. Okay, so we hit with this. It's going to do 2 damage. Now, we know what he's going to do. Yeah, I know I'm really lucky right now. Like I said, I'm a firm believer in regression to the mean, or, you know, the dice rolling averaging out regression to the mean. So that just means Final Fight's going to be really difficult. That's what I'm looking at. That's how I'm thinking this through. So how can we do this? So it's going to be turned towards the closest townsfolk, okay, and move forward. So it's going to... We just got to get ourselves in a situation where it's only going to trample or collide with Yancy. So, we will do that. Let's move this 1, 2, 3. What was Norman? He's got a 3. Okay. Now it is the Bloopsie Twins. So let's get them in a situation. They have how much movement? They have 4 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I get them right here, they're not going to be closest. So, but I still won't be able to get Yancy. No, actually they will be closest. Unless I put them here. He's going to trigger his thing, too. All right, you know what? We're going to go here, and we're going to see what happens with the rickety farm here. Might as well engage with the rickety farm. Interact, here we go. So it costs 1 mox to knock on the door. So, let's go ahead and knock on the door. That's terrible. That's a 1. So the owner refuses to answer the door. So, just to clarify, I can try again on this, because if you see the other ones say the rickety farm can no longer be activated. So 4 through 7 and 8+, they both have that. So the 1 through 3, I'm just pestering him, and he doesn't want to answer the door. So I'm going to continue to pester him. Okay, what can we do here with Yancy? There's really nothing... I can't get... Well, I'll just attack. 1, 2, 3. We'll get next to him. We have our 4 Moxie, so we will go ahead and taunt, and then we will go ahead and attack. Where is his dice? There it is. So attacking. 5, that's all we needed, because he's got a 0 accuracy, so 5+ is good enough. That's going to do 1 damage. Brings him down to 8. Now it is his turn. We already know what this is, and we know exactly what he's going to do. He's going to full move back that direction and run over Yancy and deal 2 damage to Yancy. Because Yancy's the closest, and he's going to move his full 7. So that will put him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then stop over here again. And Yancy was here, so Yancy would go down to here. And take 2 damage. That puts Yancy down to 2. All right. Back to Norman Fishboy. Might have to abandon my getting to A1 plan. Might not be able to do that. Okay, here we go. Norman's got how far? Man, 3 movement is not great. 1, 2, 3. I should really just go to A1. Nah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's probably the best move I can do. Let's see if we can knock on the door again here with Bloopsie Twins. Alright, Bloopsie Twins, spend 1 of your mox. That leaves you with 2 moxie. 3 again. He doesn't want to be bothered. How much do they have? Movement, 4 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll get Yancy 1, 2. I think he can go here and still be closest. Yeah, so even if I move here, he's still closest, so we'll move there and we'll taunt. And he's actually got a lot of movement now. He's actually got 3 movement. Or 5 movement, I mean. He's gotten +2 movement because of the slick back here. Whenever you take damage, you gain +1 movement. So he's actually got 5 movement. So if he was here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. No, let's just stop here and taunt. I think that's the much better play. Yeah, that's the much better play. Stopping here and taunting because I'll try again on the door. Or what? Try again. Oh, yeah. He's not going to like being pestered at all. If I keep trying on that door, he's not going to like it. We'll just say that if I keep trying on the door, that's why he wants to try to shoot me. So 3rd time's a charm with the door. Hopefully he'll try and shoot me. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this should work out. Let's see what this next one is. Okay. Overgrown cornfield trait sets the target. Move completely into the target. Alright, so he's actually going to make it this time. Man, I could have sworn I did shuffle these when I put them back, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I shuffled these. Okay, strawman violently. Okay. Any townsfolk, that's fine. So he's going to restore 2 HP. That sucks. So he's going to move completely into this. And bring himself back up to 10. Man, that sucks. Okay. Okay, back to Norman. What does Norman have? 3 movement, man. Norman, you need some more movement. 1, 2, 3. That's, yep, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, Bloopsie Twins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back here to the door. Let's try this again. Alright, an 8. Alright, 8 plus. The owner's heavy to oblige. Shocking through the window. Shoots Ruffian for 3 damage. Okay. Good. So Norman's here. And Yancy's here. There we go. Finally got the 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Puts him at 7. That triggers a break. Lurk. Closest terrain feature. Okay, he's already in it. Move completely in. He already is. Okay, after... Strawman lashes out of the shadows. Any townsfolk within 4 squares take 1 damage. No one's within 4 squares. Yeah, no one's within 4 squares, so that one doesn't do anything. Good, good. That's perfect. No. The taunt only works for if the next card in the action deck targets a single townsfolk. That last, the one before this one, this didn't target a townsfolk. It targeted the overgrown cornfield. So, yes, taunt. If it's a single townsfolk, taunt will change it. But if it doesn't target a single townsfolk, or if it targets something else, then taunt doesn't have any effect. Okay, so that was the Bloopsie Twins' turn. They activated the farm, shot for 3. Let's go 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. We'll get to here. That's 3. Yeah, this should be good. So then I'll taunt again with Yancy, hoping that he'll come out of the cornfield, I hope. Hopefully he doesn't just sit there and heal himself. Okay, farthest townsfolk. So he's gonna now this will target Yancy, because this targeted a single townsfolk, and I taunted, so now it will target Yancy. If the target is within 9 squares, starts a dead crow at them, dealing 1 damage. Then move towards the farthest townsfolk and reshuffle the action deck. Okay, so it's going to deal 1 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. It's going to deal 1 damage to him. He's down to 1, which is not great. I'll have to use Smithy's gear from now on. Okay, then he's going to move towards Norman with his 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to put him here. So, yeah, and from the way that I understand it, the only way it would make sense would be, so the taunt changes the targeting, but so he's still going to move towards the farthest townsfolk, even though he targeted Yancy. The card still says to move towards Norman. So, that's what will happen. That's how I'm reading it. That's how I think. I don't see why taunt would also change. I think it would say move towards target. Yeah, move towards the target if taunt worked like that. So, all right. There we go. Now we can actually start doing stuff. So he's down to 7. So Norman, you're going to move 1, 2 to here. Get yourself within 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's within 4. He's going to attack with his pitch spork. So it's going to be accuracy 3+. That's a 6. So that's actually 3+. It's going to do 2 damage. It's going to bring him down to 5. So he's now down to 5. And we're going to pull him this way to pull him away from that cornfield as much as we can. So now it's for the Bloopsie Twins. This can't be activated anymore since we activated it. So the Bloopsie Twins are going to go ahead and move here. And then they will... Well, yeah, that's it. That's all the Bloopsie Twins are going to be able to do for right now. So, then let's go ahead with Yancy here. 1, 2, 3. He's going to get himself adjacent to these townsfolk, which is great. It's going to make now townsfolk adjacent to you deal +1 damage on first attack each turn. So this will be the first attack. He'll go ahead. He's going to need a 5+, hopefully. 6. Good. He got it. So that's going to do 2 damage. That's going to trigger another breakpoint, but it's going to bring Strawman down to 3, which is great. It's going to trigger the breakpoint, which is... Oh, wait, I got to reshuffle, right? Yeah, I got to reshuffle. So let me reshuffle real quick. Got distracted when I was explaining the taunt thing. All right, reshuffle. Now let's trigger this. Watch it be the same card. Nope, it's not. Send in the crows. So now this will be the furthest townsfolk. This is happening on a break, and I didn't do taunt. So this will target Norman. All right, it's targeting Norman. Actually, there's a tie for furthest townsfolk. The Bloopsie Twins are also within 1 here because they're not adjacent, so they're within 1. Norman's within 1. Okay. So... Okay, this is really bad. So he's gonna... We'll see who he targets here. 1 through 5 will target Norman. 6 through 10 will target the Bloopsie Twins. Okay. So, the target is attacked by a swarm of crows for 1 damage. Move completely into the overgrown cornfield. So he's going to get himself into the cornfield. That sucks. This is going to take 1 damage. That sucks here. Because I had... not take any... Finish the fight, your max HP. I need to get healed now, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do. Sucks. He's got himself into the cornfield. After effect, crows are relentless. Until you end your turn inside of a terrain piece to escape their pecking, you lose 3 accuracy. Oh, that's fine that it targeted him, or to target the twins. So they lose 3 accuracy. 1, 2, 3. They're -3. It's fine. I wasn't planning on attacking with them anyway. So that worked out perfect. All right. Now... it is Yancy's turn. Now, Yancy can't really do anything about this except for taunting. So, what we'll do is we'll move here. 1, 2, 3 to move here. We'll go ahead and taunt for 2 mocks. He's at 1 health. Same as Strawman's weakness on the character card. Yeah, well, so I decided not to activate the weakness. I had the opportunity. The AI card did come up that would allow me to activate his weakness, but I was unable to activate it. So these weaknesses need to be triggered. So the chopped pole down here, where it says same Yancy takes 1 damage per townsfolk. Had I done it, I don't want to go through the AI deck now, but this fight's almost over. I'll go through it in a second. I'll show you where the AI cards could have activated the weaknesses. I don't want to go through it now because it will affect like my knowledge of what's in the deck. So if I trigger a point that lets me reshuffle, I'll go through his deck, or stick around till the end of the fight and I'll go through his deck. And I'll show you where the card that activates his weakness. So, what are we doing? Okay, so I did this all. That was his trigger. Now I've moved Yancy. Yeah, I'll show you the thing. It is tied to a card. All of them have it. So now I've taunted with Yancy. He's going to be the closest. So if this targets anybody, let's see what this does. Farthest townsfolk. So now it's going to target Yancy. I keep getting this, and this will let me reshuffle the deck. So I'll go through it here in a sec. Target was in 9 squares. It is. It chucks Crow, deals 1 damage, and it's going to move towards the closest townsfolk. So I'll have to prevent all damage done to me this action. I'll go ahead and tap this to know that I've done it. So with this tapped now, this prevented all damage done to him. Now he's going to move toward, so he is going to come out of that thing, which is great. Moves towards the closest townsfolk. He's got 7 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, he's going to stop in a place where Tabletop Simulator doesn't want me to put him. Tabletop Simulator. Okay, there we go. That's where he'll stop. And then we'll reshuffle the action deck. So, let me flip this over. After Effects. I know which one it is. After Effect, yeah. This one, so for the weakness, it allows you to... That's it right there. No. It's a card that lets you... It says you may roll on it. Right here. So this Impale card here is the card that does this. So, as you can see... Oops, I'll move away from the chat. Impale. This would... After Effect. The target may opt to roll plus max HP. So then in a 9 or lower, you struggle to breathe and told him takes 1 additional damage. I tried to activate his weakness. I took the 1 damage in this fight earlier. And then on a 10 plus, before Strawman can hop away, you grab his pole and tear it in 2. Strawman's weakness is now activated. And then you remove this card from the game. So that's how the weaknesses get activated. Shuffle, 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 flip, or... There we go. Shuffled all that up. That was now his turn. Back to Norman. Actually, this is perfect. He's in within 2. Or he's within 4. So Norman's just going to go ahead and attack. So, again, 5 plus, range 2, plus Norman's plus 2 normal range. Just going to need 3 plus. A 7. Yeah. The weaknesses, I think it says it in the instruction that they're tied to AI cards. I forget if it does say in the rulebook, but yeah. So everyone does have that, so, well, now you know. 7 plus, this will hit. This will do 2 damage, and I'll move him 2 closer to me. 1, 2. I'll take the 2 damage. Not me. What am I doing? That puts Strawman down to 1. 1, 2, 3. There's no way I'm going to be able to get to A1. So, it is now... Yeah. Well, I mean, it is a balancing thing. I've seen... well, I guess, yeah, it is silly to do it because they already had the balancing here on the card that balances them per townsfolk. So it'd be double balancing Strawman. Okay, so for the Bloopsie Twins here, we're not going to attack. We're just going to, yeah, because I don't want to do any attack, right? Do not deal any damage to the ruffian over the course of the fight. We're trying not to do that. So far we haven't done it, so they're just going to pass. Yancy's going to go 1, 2, 3. So he's right next to them. He's going to attack. This will end the fight if I could just roll a 5+. 50-50, here we go, ending the fight. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's a 1. Of course it's a 1. Of course it's a 1. Okay, I'll taunt with Yancy now. So, taunting with Yancy. Let me shuffle all this. See? Regression to the mean. I knew it would balance out. Farthest townsfolk is going to target Yancy. Target is attacked by a swarm of crows, deal 1 damage. Okay, and then move completely. Oh, man, this is so bad. So, Yancy is going to take that 1 damage, and he's going to die. He is now dead. And gonna move completely into this thing. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, that's rough. See, that's regression to the mean, though. I was doing so great, and all I needed to do was roll a 5. And I couldn't. And now he's back in this thing. Okay. It's just 1. Oh, I'm moving out of turn. So Yancy is now done. 1, 2, 3. We're just gonna run over this A1 now. We're just doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Yep, 4, 3. That's the end of the turn. Next turn for Strawman here. Target, none. Move towards the farthest townsfolk. Strawman commands his crow to keep an eye on his land. Keep this card in front of the townsfolk. Any townsfolk that enter a terrain piece for any reason is pecked by crows and take 1 damage. Okay, so we'll just keep this here to remind me. Move towards the farthest townsfolk. It's going to be Norman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then any townsfolk that enters a piece of terrain for any reason. Okay? 1, 2. And we're going to end our turn. It's going to give +1 movement, but more importantly, it's going to give ourselves +1 coin for completing that. It's a lot of work for 3 coins. I did all 3 of my feats and only got 3 coins. Okay, so now for the Bloopsie Twins. I really don't want to deal any damage. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no one entered any terrain. Come on. Come on. All townsfolk within 2 squares of a terrain piece. Is that the Bloopsie Twins? 1, 2, no. 1, 2, no. No one is within 2 squares. Move towards the farthest townsfolk, and then all targets roll. Okay, so there were no targets, so we're just going to move towards the farthest townsfolk again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's going to go to there. So there was no targets. No one's going to roll. Okay, no one entered anything for any reason. Now it's Norman. Needs a 4. 1. So we can get to here. And then 1, 2, 3. So now he's within 4. Come on, Norman. Just needed 3+. 3+. 3+. That's a 4. Good enough. Good enough. Strawman is down. Whew. Okay. That's the end of Strawman. Strawman is down. That is great. Let's clean this all up. Okay. More card. Strawman is... Whoops. Strawman is down. We are victorious. So... it's going to be the person who achieved the most feats will be Norman. I wonder if it's points. I forget now if it's most feats or if it's most feats points. Because Norman only got 3 points. I don't think... Because she did do... No, she did not do this. She did this one, which is worth nothing. Deal damage. Yeah. She gets her $5. or they get their $5, but this one doesn't really do anything. Okay, just gives them $5. Okay, so it's not even a contention. Norman's going to get the piece of gear between the two. It will be, where's Strawman's? So garden shear or that. Okay. What are we getting? What are we getting? The spear. Norman gets the spear. All right. So for the spear, we have, or the scarecrow's pole. It's going to be a two-handed weapon. It's better than the pitch spork. Actually, it's the same exact thing as the pitch spork. Yeah, it's the same exact thing as the pitch spork. So, good job, Norman. You're going to get yourself the new spear here. Good job. That's the end of that. Everybody's going to get $6. This, let's reset this. +1 max HP, +1 mox for this event. So max HP goes down, mox goes down. Let's reset this. I tapped it because I had used it. This event is done. This is so. Now with the new feat, or the new rules for these feats, I can decide to keep some and turn at least 10 squares away from the ruffian. I can't remember if I did this. I probably did, but my own fault. Nope, never did that. Never did this. So we're going to discard this, and we're going to discard this. So we are discarding these two feats. Okay. This one. Move, yeah, 3 squares. We did that. That's discarded now. Norman's going to get 3 new ones. Discard a feat you have already completed. We're not going to keep this one. Go ahead and discard this. Oops. There we go. Discard that. This one I think we can do. Finish the fight at max HP. We'll keep this. I think we can do this. So, that max HP is 4. We'll go ahead and reset everything. She gets her accuracy back, which is +1. So they're all reset. I'll put theirs down here. So there's a reset. Norman's all good. Okay. Now to clean this all up. All right. So, were there any new stretch goals that have been reached? I saw the what was it? The Iron Gut guy. The artwork. He reminds me of the the Futurama robot. Hedonism bot. So the artwork on that reminded me of. So Strawman's done. Strawman, you're up here. Locked. Strawman, done. All right. Let's go ahead and bloop all this stuff back in the bag. Or, well, you know what, I'm not going to put that stuff back in the bag because I might need it for the next fight. Okay, here we go. Back to the towns phase. Everybody gets $6 for winning. So 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, and 6. Right. I'm pretty sure. Let me just make sure that these haven't been changed. I am running on the newest version of Tabletop Simulator. I have not gotten a chance to read the new rules accompanying the new version with the update for Tabletop Simulator, but I don't think they've changed how the victory works. Where is triggering breaks? No. Defeating a ruffian. Yeah, 6 coins. Still 6 coins. Townsfolk who achieve the most feats, and it is the most feats, not the feat points. Okay. So, we are good. Let's shuffle these up. Shuffle these back up. Shuffle these back up. All right. Norman will get himself 3 new feats. She's only, or Bloopsie Twins are only going to get herself 2 new feats. Same with Yancy, he's only going to get 2 new feats. All right. So next, let's go over these real quick. We got Peacekeeper, land the final blow on the ruffian. Okay. Provoker, trigger a ruffian's breaking point. Okay. Multitasker, activate a terrain piece and attack the ruffian in the same turn. Oh, wow. All these things look pretty doable by Norman. Let's go ahead and reset his stats. Oh no, his movement is -1 now permanently. His Moxie is always going to be 2. His act, yep, so that's the same. Bloodshedder. What is this? If you attack on each of your turns this fight, archive this feat, or achieve this feat. No, we're not. Oh, well, we should do that. So we have to attack on each turn, okay? Change your equipped gear at least 2 times during the fight. Okay. It's interesting. What do we got now? Break down a wooden fence, okay? Sell 2 pieces of gear in a single town's visit. Don't think we're going to be able to do that. Let's go ahead and reset. You're back down to 3 movement. 2, 1. Everyone else reset, reset, reset. Reset. We are all good. Okay. Let's get a town event for everybody. We'll readjust the order now. So Norman Fishboy is going to go last. Or Norman Fishboy goes last, but he buys first. So we'll resolve this in this order. Fishboy, Plover, Bloopsie Twins. Okay. Fishboy first. Team coordinator. Maybe their goal is holding them back. You sense some hidden talent that can be unleashed with little swaparoo. Choose 2 townsfolk. They must swap all weapons with one another. Keep this card in front of these 2 townsfolk. For the next fight, they gain +1 mox. All right. They must swap all weapons with one another. Okay, that's terrible. Why is it all weapons? That's terrible. Okay, if it would have been just 1 weapon with one another. So we're not going to do... yeah, I don't think we're going to do this. Because I have to play this now. They gain +1 mox. Yeah, I'd have to do this now. So we're just not going to do this. It's a shame. I would have loved to switch Pitchfork with Yancy for his old Smacky. Okay, the town... Oops. I'm supposed to do his... Sore Eyes. All this fight has really... Oh, man. Your vision ain't quite what it used to be. Okay, keep this card in front of you. Next fight, you lose 1 accuracy. Awesome. So we'll go ahead and lose 1 accuracy. We're down to -1. Perfect. That's what I was hoping would happen for a town event for him. Okay. Town dump. Oops. I always forget the camera. Okay, town dump. This is a good one. You see someone across the way but can't make them out. Roll plus your mox. Her mox is going to be 3, so that's not that bad. Let's go ahead and roll. What are we going to get? It's a 9. 6 through 11. You safely scale the garbage pit for a better look, catching a glimpse of the hoodlums up ahead. Reveal the next ruffian on the town map. Awesome. Flip. Pep and Milk Frog. Great. Awesome. I'm so happy that's Pep and Milk Frog. Not because I want to fight Pep and Milk Frog, but because I don't want to fight him on my last final fight. Perfect. Pep and Milk Frog. That's great. Now we can actually prepare for this. Yes. It's awesome. What a great card. Okay. Let's shuffle all this back up. We're going to need 10 of these. Bard's Ukulele. Explorer Shorts. Oh, this is going very well. Oh, this is just going so very well. Oh, billowy pants and itchy sweater. This is going so well. This is awesome. All right, so who's first in the buy order? Norman Fishboy. So let's quickly look here. I don't think we're going to be resetting anything. For sure, 100% not resetting it. So, Norman Fishboy. So just to give like a little insight into how this works, you have to refresh before you do anything. And then it has to be a unanimous decision whether or not you want to refresh the town. So, with that said, the Bloopsie Twins here would never vote, ever. If you were playing this with other players, the Bloopsie Twins would never, ever vote in this situation to redo the town. Mainly because of this ukulele. This ukulele is absolutely awesome, and they can buy it for 5 coins with their special ability. So, we're going to let them get this Bard's ukulele. It's awesome. So, we are definitely going to do that. Even had the player who was Norman and the player who was Yancy, even if they wanted to reset the town, it has to be unanimous. Bloopsie Twins or Blopsy Twins, they would just overturn it every single time. So, with that said, now Norman has to deal with this. He's got a great weapon. This is a great weapon. He's got himself a pretty good chest piece. So, this is a two-handed weapon here. He's got, how much does he have? He's got himself 9 coins. Thinking we're buying this grip tape. I mean, I would love to... Yeah, we're buying that grip tape. Man, these instruments are so awesome. This is a one-handed instrument. Two-handed instrument. Man, these instruments are so awesome. The Blopsy Twins... I think the Bard's ukulele is so much better than the other one. This one's awesome because you can just restore HP to people or deal damage to the ruffian without even rolling. You just deal damage. But this is also awesome because it's great to give everyone else +1 accuracy. But I think we're going with the Bard's ukulele for them. We're going grip tape, Bard's ukulele, and probably craggy trousers. Right? Oh no, can't. He's only got 7. So what can he buy with just 7? This is great. Explorer shorts, +1 on town event, and let's see. So what's his ability here? Blacksmith. While in town, other townsfolk may pay you 5 coins and discard a non-starting piece of gear. If they do, they receive the first weapon in the peddler deck. I would like to get 5 coins over here to Yancy so he could buy these craggy trousers. So, let's figure out, how am I going to get... Well, okay. So I have to pay... Norman would have to pay... They pay you 5 coins and discard a non-starting piece of gear. So, how much do I need? Man... So it becomes difficult because I really want to get 5 coins over there to Yancy. At the same time, I don't want to discard. Well, actually, you know what? This. It's a very tough choice here. The baseball cap is great. I'm gonna do it. So, I'm gonna do it. The baseball cap's great because I deal +1 damage on critical hits, but if I'm going to be using this to damage them, I don't even roll. This just deals damage, so I can't critical hit with this. But I do always do damage. So this isn't as helpful because I can't critical hit with these people if I'm going to use that instrument. So I am going to just pay $5 to Yancy to get him $5, and then I'm going to discard this. Okay, discarding that, and then I get the first weapon, or does it say first weapon in the peddler deck? Okay, Miner's Cap is not a weapon. Belto Knives, that's such a great card. That's melee one-handed. Okay, this is... Okay, buffet tray. This is a shield. Once per fight, prevent all damage dealt to you or an adjacent townsfolk from a ruffian action. Wow. This is awesome, the buffet tray here. Now I have to debate whether or not a melee is actually considered... Man, is this considered a weapon? See, none of these things are considered... So does a weapon have to have rolling on it? So in order for something to be considered a weapon, like, this is not a weapon because you can't roll to do damage with it. So, let me see if it says it in the book. I never actually looked up the definition of a weapon. Would be awesome if one of the devs was just watching this. Would be awesome. Then they could just tell me, oh no, a weapon doesn't necessarily have to be something with stats on it. Melee weapons. Most weapons in Townsfolk Tussle are melee weapons. A townsfolk can only attack the ruffian with a melee weapon when standing in an adjacent square in all circumstances. So, doesn't say what constitutes a weapon. Is this buffet tray a weapon? I'm assuming it just has to say melee. Alright, I'm just going to do the call that it has to say melee. In order for something to qualify as a weapon, it just needs to say melee. So, we're going to go ahead and take this as a weapon then. So we'll put this down here. The shiv. Buffet tray. We're going to take this as a weapon. Put these in the discard pile for now. Okay. So that's our weapon. Store 1 HP to an adjacent townsfolk. Now, the question becomes, do I even need that other weapon, the other instrument? This is actually really good. This, making them deal 1 extra damage is so good. I think I'd rather have that than heal. Well, no, healing is also really good. I'm going to still get the Bard's Ukulele. Okay. So, now we've activated... I don't think I'm going to activate anybody else's... Oh no, I activate this feat. You may purchase an instrument from the peddler for 5 coins. Okay, so now they're going to purchase instrument from the peddler for 5 coins. They're going to buy Bard's Ukulele. This is a 2-handed weapon, however. Okay, so we'll put this over here, put this here. We'll Bard's Ukulele. Alright. Now, Norman gets to buy whatever it is he wants. For 9, he wants that grip tape, right? Yeah, grip tape for 9. This is an accessory. There. Grip tape for 9 in the accessory slot. Let's go ahead. No, come on. There we go. Okay. They've already bought. Now he's got himself 12. I could get this. When you take 1 damage, when you take +1 damage when receiving damage. You take +1 damage when receiving damage. When a ruffian action deals damage to you, ruffian takes 1 damage. I don't know if that's better than this leg gear. I think I'm going to just get the leg gear. Because the leg gear goes super well with the toupee or the slick back. So, leg gear. So, +2 max HP, +1 +2. +1 +2. We're now at 6 match HP for Yancy, which is awesome. It's got $2 left. I don't think we're going to worry about any of the other stuff. Awesome. We are ready to go. Ready to fight Pepin, Milk Frog, make sure I've got everything under control. -1 accuracy, that's all I got to adjust for. I've done that. -1 movement, need to adjust for that. So now he's got 2 movement, which is fine. He'll be getting movement from the slick back. This is perfect. All right. Awesome. That was a really good towns phase. Really good towns phase. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff here. Okay. Pep and Milk Frog. We'll flip this over. Pep and Milk Frog. Here we go. As a hooligan, at the start of Pepin's turn, he deals 1 damage to the closest townsfolk within 5 squares. That's a bit. Movement 6. Movement 6. HP 12. All right. So, yeah, deals 1 damage close to, oh, sorry, I should remember that. Okay. Flip this over. Okay, let's go ahead and set this up. So the fences I still need. The farm I still need. So let's unlock the farm. Let's unlock all this stuff. So the fences I still need. Pretty sure the foul outhouse I don't need. The ditch I don't need. Cornfield I don't need. Haystack. Oops. Haystack I don't need. Big barrel, don't need that. Okay. So, let's go ahead. Check this out. What are we doing? I need the moat, the jalopy. Search. So I need the moat. I'm pretty sure the beehive, yeah. The beehive, bear trap, the farm, the well, the fence, the farm. One more. What's the other one? Oh, the jalopy. Where's the jalopy? Old jalopy. Okie doke. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and set this up now. Got this down here. Okay, we'll lock that. Fences. Okay, so the murky moat, buzzing hive, bear trap, jalopy, well, farm, fence. Okay. So I just need the well. Search. Let's see. Where is... I don't need the ditch. I need this overgrown moat. Goes there. Let's lock that. Yeah, I wonder... So, any new stretch goals would be awesome. Sure, they've done some. Fence. Locking the fence. Where's this other fence? Somewhere up there. Jalopy. I don't need to lock the jalopy. Okay. The well. Where's the well? This fence is, what, 3 away from the well? Lock the fence. The beehive's the last thing, I think. Right? Yeah, the beehive. Which is just over here somewhere. Where is it? 2 away. So it goes right here. Beehive locked. All right. Awesome. We are all set up. Never mind, I lied. We're almost all set up. Just put these people where they need to be. Yancy. Where are we? So D3. So right there for Pep and Milk Frog. Yancy is going to be right here. Is that correct? Norman's going to be right here. And you're right here. That looks all very correct. All right. Let's just close this. Just in case anything happens, I'm just going to save real quick. There we go. All right, Pep and Milk Frog, Samuel Strawman. You can go ahead and go up there. Pep and Milk Frog, new ruffian, awesome. All set up. Let's go. Now we've got. Rethink this. I think I actually want Yancy to be here. Is that? Yeah, want Yancy to be there. All right. Pep and Milk Frog. Let's go. Here we go. So, this is kind of crazy here. So, at the start of Pepin's turn, he deals 1 damage to the closest townsfolk within 5 squares. So, 1, 2, 3. That's going to be Yancy. So he's just going to deal 1 damage to Yancy at the start of his turn. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay, that's going to give him +1 movement because of the slick back. All right. That resolves his instant action of him tossing milk. Milk tosser. All right. Now we actually draw the card. Forced Guzzle. Townsfolk with the lowest movement. Is that going to be Yancy? 3 movement. It's going to be Norman or Yancy. Move towards the target. If Pepin reaches the target, trigger the after effect. Well, he's definitely going to reach the target. So it's going to be 1 through 5 for Yancy. Okay. Yancy's going to have some forced guzzling. Forced guzzle. After effect. Pepin grabs the target by the throat, forcing a full bottle of milk down their gullet. They look like they've been having a hard time keeping it down. Keep this card in front of the target and place 2 counters on it. At the start of the turn, remove a counter from this card. When the last counter is removed, you unleash a wave of vomit. You take 1 damage at all characters within 5 squares if you take 2. Then discard this card. Okay, that's a bit something. Okay, where is it? The start of your turn, remove a counter. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Let's try to avoid as much of that as possible. Okay. Now, it is the Bloopsie Twins. So, how much movement do the Bloopsie Twins have? They currently have 4 movement. 1, 2, 3. So they can't get any. They can go next to Norman here, which is fine. We'll do that. We'll get next to Norman. Oh no, we don't even need to get next to Norman. So my bad. I forgot. We got rid of that other instrument they were using. So they're just right here. So we have 4 movements. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just gonna go right here. So we're adjacent to Pepin here. And just gonna deal 1 damage to him. So just gonna instantly deal 1 damage. Good. Looks good. Instantly dealt the damage. So, wow. This is really good because this lets them do a lot of things. Because I don't need to roll, I don't need accuracy for any reason. So I can use my mind reader ability and just tank accuracy like crazy. And just keep going through the hit. Wow. That's something else. Okay. So he got dealt 1 instant damage. Now it is Yancy. So Yancy will go ahead and attack. Oh, it's the start of Yancy's turn. So we're going to remove one of these tokens. Now, start of Yancy's turn. We will roll here. So it's going to be a 6+ to hit. See what we get. That is a critical. That is a critical, so we'll deal 1 extra damage because this deals 1 extra damage on criticals, so that's awesome. It's going to deal 2 damage. Write down 2 damage. And we'll come over here, roll on a 9. Yeah, send the ruffian flying. Immediately receive the ruffian's star gear. Okay. Again, this is amazing. We'll go ahead and search this. Ruffian's star gear. That's the milk soak limb. We'll go ahead and gain this. We're going to put this on for sure. However, not right now. Or should I? Should I? What does this do? Yeah, I mean, he's got the... No, he's only got 3 mocks now, right? Because he lost 1 mocks. How did he lose 1... Oh, no, his last game I had an extra mocks. That's why I had 4. So, I've only got 1 moxie left. But this definitely needs to be equipped. This milk soak limb definitely needs to be equipped. So, I can't taunt. So that's going to just suck right now. Okay. That's the end of Yancy's turn. Now Norman's turn. So, break down a wooden fence. Sell 2 pieces of gear. Okay. Alright, here we go. Trigger Ruffian's breakpoint. We might be able to do that. Activate it. Land the final blow. Alright. So, for right now... Oops, I forgot to give myself the +2 accuracy. So, we've got +2 accuracy with 2-handed weapons. This is a 2-handed weapon. So, it's going to be a pretty much guaranteed hit. So... brings it down to a 3. Yeah, it's going to be anything but a 1. We're going to hit on anything but a 1 for... Okay, that's an 8. That will hit. That's going to do 2 damage. Is he standing next to a terrain piece? He is not. The reason why I can attack for 3 away is Spear has 2 range, and he's got +2 range to everything. So that will do 2 damage. 1, 2... It's going to trigger the Ruffian's breakpoint, so we're going to go ahead and achieve this. Get ourselves 3... Actually, I should separate this. So he's done 1 achievement this turn for 3 gold. We'll go ahead and get that 3 gold, and we'll trigger the breakpoint. And the breakpoint will be... Target random. Move towards the target. If Pepin reaches them and there are 3+ townsfolk on the board, you trigger the after effect. Okay, so random. 1 to 3 Yancy, 4, 5, or 6 Norman, 7, 8, or 9, and a 10 we reroll. What do we got? What do we got? A 4. 1, 2, 3. So 4. So he's going to move over here to Norman. Okay, so he's going to move to Norman. Then if there are 3+ townsfolk on the board, there are. Pepin ends his sad squeal with a hearty chomp. Target takes 2 damage. Well. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take the 2 damage. 1, 2. That's fine for right now. I'll take the 2 damage. I can always cancel something else later. Alright, that's fine. That was the end of Townsfolk. Let's go ahead. Do this. Final meal. Weakest townsfolk. Move towards the target. If Pepin reaches them, trigger the... So weakest townsfolk. I think that's probably going to be Norman now. Yep, that is Norman. He's only got 2 HP. Move towards the target. If Pepin reaches them, trigger the after effect. He is going to reach them. Pepin chomps down on the target, attempting to swallow them whole. The target may discard an unequipped piece of gear to avoid the attack. If not, the target takes 3 damage. Okay. So discard an unequipped piece of gear. Okay, so I'll just discard my reliable rod. Yeah. Target may discard an equipped piece of gear to avoid the attack. Good. Avoided the attack. Perfect. Goodbye, fishing rod. Okay, that's the end of that. We'll go to the Bloopsie Twins now. Oops. Bloopsie Twins. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get to Norman right here. So now we're near Norman. We'll go ahead and activate the Bard's Ukulele again. We're just going to deal outright 1 damage without even rolling. He's down to 6 health. Now we will move 1 space with Yancy here. Actually, we'll move up to here with Yancy. Alright. Awesome. We're with Yancy. Yancy needs a 5+, 6+ to hit. That is a 7. That will hit. That'll do 1 damage. Bring him down to 4 or 5 health. That takes this. Okay. That's gonna. Wow, this is gonna do a lot of things. So, let me just make sure, check the rulebook. This character is considered. What's considered a character? It doesn't say what a character here is. Pretty sure a character is anything. So, yeah, we'll discard this. So, at the start of your turn, you remove the counter from this card. When the last counter is removed, you unleash a wave of vomit. You deal 1 damage to all characters within 5 squares of you and take 2 damage. So, everybody takes 1. That's include the ruffian. He's going to take 2. 1, 2. So he's down to 3. Whenever you take damage, you gain movement. So he's going to gain movement. He's at 4 movement. These 2 are going to take 1 damage apiece. Finish a fight at max HP. This she can't heal herself with that instrument. So, okay. That triggered a break point. Okay, closest townsfolk, that's everybody. Move towards the target. If it reaches them, deal 1 damage. Oh yeah, this is the... So these are examples of what this newest one fixed. So there was some unbalance when you played solo with only 2 townsfolk. That's why now everything says if there are 3 townsfolk. So, move towards the target. If it reaches them, deal 1 damage. So it's random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 we reroll. 4, that's going to be Norman again. Okay, so Norman, if there are 3+ townsfolk, so he's going to deal 1 damage. Pendulum clutches his jaw tightly around the target. Target skips their next turn. Okay, well, we're going to prevent everything. Prevent all damage dealt to you. Actually, you know what we could do? We could discard it. Whenever an action card is drawn, you may discard Crystal Ball to discard that action and play the next action deck instead. I would like to not have Norman skip his turn. That would be great, but at the same time, I don't want to discard Crystal Ball. We'll just avoid all the damage and have him skip his turn. I really don't want to do that, though. Yeah, that's what... Okay, we're going to just tap this. So, tapping this, we've done it now. We're going to ignore all damage dealt to the single townsfolk. And then he's just going to have to skip his turn. Which is fine. So Norman has to skip his turn. So it starts right now. 3 Moxie for the Bloopsie Twins. Actually, I think we're going to spend 3 Moxie to heal Norman. Yeah, we're going to spend 3 Moxie and heal Norman for 1. And then we're going to move away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll do that. We can also do Mind Reader, which would lower our accuracy by 1 to reveal the next card in the Ruffian deck. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Lower our accuracy by 1. I don't even know what raised my accuracy. Whatever, I'm going to lower it again because I don't know why I was at 0 and not -1. Yeah, I don't know. So I'll just lower it to -1. Not like it matters. Let's reveal the... What is it? Reveal the next Ruffian action deck. You put it at the top or the bottom of the deck. So let's go ahead and reveal this. Farthest Townsfolk. Okay. Targets within 9 range, they take 1. Then turn around and move forward. The glass bottle shatters. All townsfolk within 3 squares of the target take 1 damage. Okay, so no one's within 3 squares of them. So they'll just take 1 damage, which is fine. I already can't complete this. I can't finish it at max HP. So that kind of sucks that I can't... Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to finish any of these feats, which is fine. So she'll just take the damage. So this is fine. This can stay on top of the deck here. Yeah, that's fine. Now, Yancy. Come on, Yancy. He's going to go ahead and attack. It's going to be a 5+, 6+. So 6+. It's a 3. Okay. Nothing. I really should have put this on. Yeah. I don't know why I keep forgetting to put this on. Really should have put this on. That's a misplay. Okay. This gets discarded now. Farthest townsfolk. Yancy's got 4 movement as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can move here. 1, 2, 3. So I'll move here because I know he's going to move forward this way because I know the next card's going to send him moving forward. So that'll be good. All right. Now it's the Ruffian's turn. Pepin's turn. Pepin launches a bottle of milk high into the air. Farthest townsfolk, which we've made, so it's going to be the Bloopsie Twins. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're 5 squares away. Yancy's only 4 squares away. So target was in range. They'll take 1 damage. So they're going to turn, target them. He's going to throw the bottle. Target furthest townsfolk, so they already targeted, looked at them. Throws a bottle at them. They take 1 damage. Okay. Brings them down to 2. Then, after effect, the glass bottle shatters. Oh, then turn around and move forward. Okay, so now we turn around, move forward. He's got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Okay. No one's starting adjacent to this. Okay. Let's see. What am I doing? No, I want this card. All townsfolk within 3 squares of the target take 1 damage. No one's within 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. So no one else takes 1 damage. Perfect. All right. Bloopsie Twins again. They can move. We'll just lower our accuracy again. Down to -3 accuracy. Reveal the top card. Farthest townsfolk. Move towards the target. All townsfolk who collide with Pepin during this action take 1 damage. Then deal 1 damage to all adjacent. Okay. So there's no way that they can get to him. So we can just leave this on top because 6 squares is never going to get here. So we'll just leave her there. We'll leave the Bloopsie Twins up there. All right. Next is Yancy. So Yancy will do... Yancy's just going to equip this limb because about time, right? So he's going to equip this for 2 mocks and that'll be that. Okay. That's that. Now Norman. Norman's going to do... How much movement does Norman have? Norman's only got 3 movement. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see. I don't want to get collided with and then deal 1 damage. So yeah, he's just going to go 1, 2, 3 up here. So now we know this card's coming. It's very, very rawhide headbandy right here. Now we know this card is coming. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and resolve this, which is farthest townsfolk. Move towards the target. All townsfolk who collide with Pepin take 1 damage. No one's going to collide with them. Then deal 1 damage to all townsfolk adjacent to Pepin. So that's not going to happen either. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going to move him right to there. That's pretty much it. After effect. If any townsfolk... So yeah, no one took any damage, so no after effect triggers. So... Boop. Alright. It's the end of Pepin's turn. Bloopsie Twins. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get to here for 4. They have 4 movement. We'll spend our 3 mocks to instantly deal 1 damage. That brings them down to 3. Next is Yancy. Yancy has 4 movement. So 1, 2, 3, 3 to get to here. We will attack with the milk-soaked limb. It's actually got a range 3. So we don't actually need to be that close. We can be here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can be here and still get him with range 3. All right. So it's accuracy. What did I say? Accuracy 4 plus is going to be accuracy 5 plus because he's got -1 accuracy. 7. That's good. Going to deal 2 damage, and then Ruffian loses 1. Or no, on a critical, right? Yeah. So that brings him down to 1. Pepin Milk Frog down to 1. Norman's got range 2 plus his other range 2. That's range 4. We'll just move here. 1, 2, 3 within range. Anything but a 1 and it's over. Anything but a 1, a 6. That'll go ahead and be the end of Pepin Milk Frog. All right. 2 down. 2 to go. 2 down, 2 to go. Pepin Milk, come on. All right, who completed the most feats? Let's see. Land the final blow on the Ruffian. He did that. He's going to get himself 3 coins. He's completed 2 feats. So 3 coins here. 1, 2, 3 coins. Awesome. And anybody else? Untouched? Nope, didn't do that. Change your... Nope. If you attack, nope. End your turn at least 10 squares away from the Ruffian. Did not do that. Break down a wooden fence. Did not do that. Sell 2 pieces of gear. Did not do that. So, Norman again will be getting one of these 2 things from search Pepin Milk Frog. So, Pepin Milk Frog's hat or eyes. Okay. What do we get? Milk Frog's hat. +1 mox, +1 HP. Perfect. Norman will go ahead and equip that. Norman is just rocking nothing but Ruffian gear. Okay, good job, Norman. This can go back in the deck. Right? Yeah. All right. Pepin Milk Frog down. That's 2 down. And lock this. Pepin Milk Frog down. 2 down, 2 to go. All right, we'll flip this over. Go back to the town session. Let's come on. If I can do this quickly. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead, unlock this stuff. Unlock. There. All right. Maybe I might need that. Maybe I won't. Next town session. So let's get everybody 5 coins. Or 6 coins, I mean. 6 coins. 6 coins. 6 coins. All right. Sore eyes. Gone. Let's see. Who else do I want? Everybody resets here. Let's go ahead and reset this back up to 4. Full health, back to -1. +1 max HP, Norman's up to 6. Or up to 5, I mean. And +1 mox, he's up to 3 mox, that's super helpful. Okay. Very helpful, very helpful. Okay, still got the -1 movement. All that's all done. Multitasker. Let's see, what is this? Activate a terrain piece and attack the ruffian in the same turn. No, I want to discard this. Finish the fight at max HP. Okay, we'll try to do that. I'll keep that one again. It's quite a large. It's $3. Change your equipment. No, we don't want to do that. No, we don't want to do this either. Would like some other things that are a little bit easier to get. I think he's just going to discard everything. End your turn. Break down a wooden fence. Sell 2 pieces of gear in a single... Yeah, he's going to discard everything. Awesome. Good job. It's going to discard everything. Let's go ahead. Shuffle up these feats. These are now completed feats. Looks like Norman's going to be the sheriff. He's just killing it. All right. Let's get ourselves some new feats. Everybody needs 3? No, not everybody. 2, 3. She only needs 2, or they only need 2. Yancy needs 3. All right. Shuffle up town events. Let's go ahead, change, oops, put these back in the deck. Bloopsie Twins go down. Now the Bloopsie Twins are acting last. Ugh. That's fine, I guess they can heal. Alright. Let's check these out. What do we got now? Deal a ruffian that is 4 squares away from you. Definitely can do that. Take 2 damage in a single turn without being knocked out. Okay, we can do that. Complete a fight with the starting weapon equipped the entire time. That's not going to happen. Alright. What else we got? Gain a piece of gear from a terrain piece. Wow. End your turn in the overgrown cornfield. Probably not going to happen. Might have to discard that one. Activate a consumable item, maybe. Pay 10 coins at any time to achieve this feat. Wealthiest townsfolk. Not going to be doing that. Enter the ditch or the woods. Not going to do that either. Not the best feats this time around. Okay. Now... So, now we start with the Bloopsie Twins. Bloopsie Twins. Secrets. You've been keeping a careful eye on these ruffians, looking out for their weaknesses. When the opportunity arises, you know exactly where to punch. Keep this card face down in front of you. Reveal it if the ruffian's weakness is activated. The ruffian immediately takes 2 damage. Wow. This is a good card. Okay. This can go here. Okay, next for, who was it? Norman, I think? Yeah, Norman. Shaky hands. All the commotion around Euchre Springs is really getting to you. Looks like you're developing a case of the jitters. Keep this card in front of you for the next fight. Unless it's the final fight, you cannot activate any terrain. Okay, Norman, you can't activate any terrain. Fair. Finally, rolling fog. You're swallowed by a cloud of rolling fog. It's near impossible to see anything. You're stumbling over bodies left and right. Luckily, you can use the fog to your advantage and sneak up on the next ruffian. In the next fight, the ruffian skips their first turn and all townsfolk have -1 accuracy. Wow. Okay. So everyone's going to have -1 accuracy. Wait, he's only at -1. Yeah, he's only at -1, so he goes back up to 6. Okay. -1 accuracy, you come down to -2. Everything else is fine. -1 accuracy. And the ruffian skips their next turn. Wow. It's really good. Okay. Start with the buy phase now. What am I doing? Oh yeah, 10 cards. Here we go. Magician's Top Hat. Got Soda Pop. Dealer card. Hard Liquor. We might actually be resetting this. Maybe not. Town banner's pretty good. All right. Let's see. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bucks for Norman. $7 for the Bloopsie Twins. $8 for Yancy. Probably gonna have to sell some stuff. Sorry, I have to see what this text was. 1 second. Yeah, we're probably going to have to sell some stuff here. I don't know what it is I'm going to sell, but maybe not. Maybe there's some stuff we can get here. Fall back. Okay, let's see. So we start with the Bloopsie Twins. They could buy something. They could buy this instrument for 5. Townsfolk within 3 squares of you have +1 accuracy, which would negate the thing we just got. Once per fight, prevent all damage dealt to you or an adjacent townsfolk from a ruffian action. This is really good. We just saw this one. This is +2 movement. Whenever you take damage, you may move 5 squares. Really good. Salesman tie, +1 mox. That's really good. And $9. All townsfolk have +1 movement and cannot have their turns skipped by ruffians. Okay. Okay. Town banner is awesome. Might have to be getting that. Hard liquor. During the town's phase, you may discard 2 completed feats of metal to receive the top card of the peddler deck. Nah. Musician's top hat. Take 1 damage, then remove yourself from the board. Return to the board. This might be one of those times where we might actually want to reset the board here. But I don't have a ton of money. I mean, Norman's got a ton of money because Norman can sell stuff. Norman could sell this for 5. But he's pretty much the only one who's got money. Well, no. I take that back. They could sell this for 7. 6, actually. Rounded down. Whew. Is there anything Yancy could buy with 8? Yeah, probably gonna have to reset the peddler thing. So it would cost 6 to reset the peddlers. Which would be pretty good. Yeah, I'll reset the peddler thing. This would leave me with 9. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. So $6 to reset the... Oh, come on. Alright, let's go ahead and reset the peddler. Oh, no. Didn't want to do that. Come on, resetting the peddler. Okay. Shuffle this up. Draw 10 more. There we go. Okay, let's see what do we got. Chuck and spear. Wooden plank. So it's much better. Much better. So, Performer's Bowtie. You only receive the stat bonuses of this gear if you have an instrument equipped. So +1 HP, +2 movement. So it'd be great to get for these two. I could afford it because I'd be getting 7 from this. Okay, so they start their turn. I'm going to go ahead and sell this for 7. That'll be their first part of their turn. 5, 6, 7. Okay, Yancy's got himself $6. Can that get him this wooden plank? It can. Once per fight, prevent all damage to adjacent towns. Okay. Yeah, I would like to get this. This is one-handed. Is this two-handed? This is two-handed. Ah! Okay, so let's see. +2 stock. Restore HP to an adjacent townsfolk and lower your accuracy or mocks by 1. Everything's always an adjacent townsfolk. Too bad it's not yourself. The Sealer's Bonnet would be awesome if it was yourself. Smelling salts. Return a knocked out townsfolk to the board adjacent to you with 1 HP. Smelling salts. I guess we can get smelling salts. I would like to get the spyglass, however. Although everybody's using two-handed stuff. Third eye card is also awesome. So if someone were to sell stuff to me, they could sell me something for 5. Nah, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's just get the smelling salts for 6. Good enough, I say. Good enough. And Yancy will go ahead and buy the smelling salts. That way we can bring someone back to life. That's awesome, at least. We are getting really close to the final fight. Now it's Norman. Oh, it should have been Norman before Yancy, but that was a mistake. So now it's Norman. Norman's got leg gear. Is there any leg gear here at all? No. The spyglass would be awesome, but I can't afford it. There's no leg gear. He's using a two-handed weapon. What is this? This weapon may attack 3 times per turn. So this would be... You could do 3 damage with this pretty easily, I would say. Should I get something like this? Norman? Norman could use it 3 times. He doesn't have enough money to buy it, though. Well, he could sell this pitchfork. Nah, it's okay. We don't need that. Okay. We don't need that. That's fine. So, next will be them. Back to the Bloopsie Twins. Norman passed. Bloopsie Twins, what was I going to buy? The chest, right? Or no, the bow tie. Yeah, chest. So this costs 10. Go ahead and buy that. That's awesome. Okay, Performer's bow tie. So that's going to give me +1 HP. It's going to make them have 5 HP. +2 movement. 6 movement. Awesome. This bow tie is really good. And they only receive it if you have instruments. And they do. Instrument. Perfect. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So Rolling Frog, we'll know that they're going to skip their first turn for Rolling Frog, and we got to just watch out for their weakness. Okay, let's see. Who do we fight? Kansey. All right, we're fighting Kansey. So, we'll see what I do here with Kansey. So, with Kansey, let's set up for Kansey. Okay, this is locked. Let's put all this away. So with Kansey, I forgot to get the gear. But we can go and get it. Okay. So flip this over. Reshuffle all this now. Good. Flip this back over. Kansey. All right. So, the barn, again, in play. The fences, again, in play. The beehive, also in play. The well, also in play. So I just need the dense woods, the barrel, and the haystack. So, dense woods, barrel, and haystack. So, it looks like for Final Fight, it's either going to be King or Queen or Umbrella. Neat. Okay, what did I say? Dense woods. Rickety Farm again. It's been in every single one. So is these Rickety Farm, Dense Woods, Haystack. What else? The Wishing Well. Already got that. The Beehive. Already got that. And the barrel. Barrel. I've got that. All right. Awesome. So, barrel. All right. So, with that said, let's get the dense woods out and the haystack. So, barrel, haystack, dense woods. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. This is going up here. Oops, down one. Okay, that'll be locked. The fence is going right next to it. Let's go ahead and be locked. Next fence. 3 squares away. Go ahead and be locked. Okay, the well, which is 3, or the beehive, I mean, 3 squares away from the door. That can go ahead and be locked. Now we've got this. Dense woods, 3 squares away from that. Go ahead and lock that. The barrel, this gets flipped. The Wishing Well. So the Wishing Well is at 10. Yeah, 2 away and then at 10. So there's the well. Haystack, lock, and the barrel. Barrel doesn't need to be locked. All right, perfect. Now we're all set up for Kansey. Where are you, Kansey? There you are, buddy. She can go right here. Samuel Strawman. And go back there. All right, so it's King, Queen, or Umbrella are going to be our final fight. Shuffle up Kansey here. Flip this over. What do we got here for Kansey? 7 movement, 12 health. 7 movement, 12 health. All right. Kansey. Let's go. So, Kansey is a troublemaker. All actions with 1,000 in their name deal +1 on an equipped piece of gear from their target. Oh, I just realized I forgot to do the milk throwing every single time for Pep. Oh, what am I going to do about it? There's got to be some easier way to remember they're a troublemaker. All actions deal with 1,000 and deal 1 damage. Okay, I just got to remember this. Okay, flip this back over. So, Kansey. Let's go ahead and get Yancy here. Bloopsie Twins here. And Norman here. Is that right? 4-way? Yeah, 4-way. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and just save this just in case. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Start. So normally you'd start with Yancy, but she's going to skip her first turn because of the fog. So here we go. We get to start. We are going with Bloopsie. No, Yancy Prover first. Yancy, he's going to just start right away. He's just going to go ahead and get himself right here, next to Yancy. There. Perfect. Okay. It's going to be a 5+. This costs 2 mocks, so 5+. That's a miss. Okay. Next is Norman. So Norman needs to attack from 4-away, right? Take 2+ damage. Nope. Nope. Damage a ruffian that is 4+ spaces away from you to achieve this. Okay. We will go ahead and do that. So he's going to have +2 XC, so it's going to be a 2+ for the Scarecrow's pull. He's just going to go ahead and go right here. Now he's within 4, because Scarecrow's pull has range 2. He's got +2 range, range 4, 2+. That's a 7. That'll go ahead and deal 2 damage, bringing down to 10. Now, for the Bloopsie Twins, they've got 6 movement. So 1, 2, 3. They'll just get to here. That sounds good. All right, here we go. Yancy's first turn. Yancy. Not a 1,000. Townsfolk with the lowest mocks. Is that going to be 3 and 3? So it's a 1 through 5 for Yancy. 7. So it's going to be Norman. Okay, so this is going to target Norman. Move to target. If Yancy ends her turn adjacent to the target, trigger the after effect. Okay? After effect. We just roll the after effect. 8. Okay, on a 4+, you definitely dodge Yancy. Shuffle this card back into the action deck. Okay? So just dodged Yancy's attack. Doesn't even deal damage. If Yancy ends her turns adjacent to the target, trigger the after effect. Okay, so I rolled it 4+. So nothing happened. Just flip this over. Put this back on top and reshuffle. Okay, that's that. No problems there. Back to the top, back to Yancy. Yancy's got himself, 4 movement and a -1 accuracy. So 1, 2, 3, 4 movement. Going to get right behind Yancy. And 5+ accuracy. That is a 6+. This does 2 damage. I gotta remember this is range 3. Brings Yancy down to 8. Back to Norman. Norman has 3 movement and 4 range. So 1, 2, 3 movement. Attacking from 4. Oops, I forgot. So he achieved this. He's going to get himself, what was it, $2. Good job, Norman. Now he'll go ahead and attack. 2+. What does it say? It's a 9. It was a hit either way. So 1, 2. He'll pull Yancy 2 closer to Norman. Or, you know what, we'll just pull him 1 closer to Norman. Right? I mean, pull them up to 2 squares. So yeah, I can choose to only pull them 3. So we'll pull them 1 away from Yancy. How much damage did this do? Did 2 damage. 1, 2. It's going to trigger a breakpoint. fade into lore. This is not a 1000 something. Target none. Remove Yancy from the board. At the beginning of her next action, return her to the board adjacent to a random townsfolk. They take 1 damage. Okay. So you're just going to go there. Your turn's pretty much about to start anyway. So did anybody get hurt? No one's hurt at all. Yeah, there's nothing... I can't gain a piece of gear from a terrain. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We'll just move back to there, I guess. I don't know what to do with them. She's off the board. Okay. Okay. So, at the beginning of her next action, so that's now, return her to the board adjacent to a townsfolk. They take 1 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Or 10's a reroll. So here we go. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's just going to appear adjacent to Yancy. Yancy's going to take 1 damage, brings it down to 5. He gains 1 movement. Now he's got up to 5 movement. And now we start her turn. Exhaust Prey. So this is, again, not a 1000 trick. Not 1000 AI card. All townsfolk within 3 squares, all targets must lower their movement by 1. Move towards the farthest townsfolk. All townsfolk within 3 squares. Oh, that does get to the Bloopsie Twins. So their movement comes down. Oh no, they only got 5 movement. Yancy's movement comes down to 4, right? Okay, and then move towards the farthest townsfolk, which is Norman. Okay. That's the end of the fight. Or that's the end of the turn. Good job, Kansey. Alright, back to Yancy. So, Yancy, this is a 3-range weapon. So this is going to be accuracy 4 plus, range 3. So we can get to 1, 2. We'll get within 2. And it's going to be accuracy 5. That's a 5. That's 4 plus. He's got -1, so it's a 5. Deals 2 damage. Kansey's down to 4. It's going to trigger a break. Okay, draw near. Kansey pulls the townsfolk into her feeding grounds. The 2 townsfolk closest to the dense woods. Okay, move into the dense woods. If Kansey enters it, even partially, trigger the after effect. She's definitely going to. So she's going to move right to there. Okay, Kansey grabs the target from the shadows. They each take... so the 2 closest to the dense woods. Alright, so it's definitely... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so is it Norman? Norman's on 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Norman. Okay, so it's going to be Norman and Yancy. They each take 1 damage and are placed inside the dense woods. Okay. Takes 1 damage. 1 damage. Norman's down to 4. Yancy's down to 4. And they're all both in the dense woods. Okay, so that was a reaction on Yancy's turn. That brings it to Norman. So the dense woods. Let's check this out now. Okay. Costs 2 movement to enter the dense wood square. Does not affect ruffian's movement or via gear. If townsfolk... Okay, so it costs 2 movement to enter dense wood square. It does not affect movement via gear or abilities. Okay, so it's going to cost us 2 movement to get out, I'm assuming. So we'll just get out 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah, he's got 3 movement. Or, I mean, it doesn't take us 2 movement to get out because it says enter. It costs 2 movement to enter a dense wood square. So for just moving out of it, doesn't cost anything. Okay, so there we go. We've gotten out. Now it's 1, 2, we're 4 away. 1, 2, 3, 4 away from Kansey. So we can attack with this. It is range 2, costs 2 mocks. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 mocks first. Range 4. This is going to hit on a 1 or a 2. Yeah, because we get +2 actually bring down to 3 natural, so it's going to hit on 2+. So hitting on a 2+, that's an 8. So that damages, brings him down to 2 health. What that also does is allows me to do Strange Attraction, which is when you hit a ruffian up to with any weapon, you may pull them up to 2 squares towards you. So 1, 2, pull her out of the dense woods. Oh man, I was hoping I could get her closer to me, but that's okay, because then I could have stabbed her with 1 more mox. Oh, because they're not in the terrain piece anymore. Okay. Yeah, because I pulled her completely out. So had I stood here and pulled her out 1 square, then I could have stabbed her too. That's okay. What do we got now? Bloopsie Twins? Alright, Bloopsie Twins. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. We're just going to go here and hope we can achieve this. Finish the fight at max HP. That'd be awesome. Gain a piece of gear from the train. Nah. Okay. So that's the end of the turn. So now we've got Kansey's turn. Draw this card. Flip it over. Grabby Hands. Closest townsfolk, which is Norman. Move to target and deal 1 damage. Remove the target from the board and place Yancy inside the dense wood regardless of distance. When Yancy takes damage, return the target to the board, adjacent to Yancy. Okay, Yancy's going to go into the dense woods. Norman's getting removed from the board. Does this do anything else? They take 1 damage. Okay, Norman's down to 3. Starts with Yancy's turn. Yancy to dense woods. Costs 2 movement to enter the dense woods square. So we're just leaving. So 1, 2. Which, actually, we can go farther than that, right? Because we have 4 movement. 1, 2. We can go to here. That puts us still within range 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're still within range 3 because this is a range 3 weapon. And it's going to be an accuracy 5+. That's 5. This deals 2 damage. That is the end of Yancy. Sweet. So Yancy is dead. Get rid of that. Flip this over. Shuffle all that. Oops. So that is the end of Yancy. This is going very well, actually. Going very, very well. Okay. Yancy, you are also now done. Take Yancy. All right. Yancy now. So oversized glove, comfy carcass, and Yancy's beak. So let's make sure. Enter the dense woods or dangerous ditch. So this happened. So he's completed 1. He'll get +1 coin for that. Pay 10, no. Activated consumable gear, no. No. Gain, nope. Finish the fight at your max HP. So this was also done. And how much point? That was worth 3 coins. 3 coins. Okay. What do we got here? Was this one done this? Yes. Any of these other ones done? Take 2 damage a single turn. We did not do that. Complete a fight with the starting weapon. We did not do that. So everybody completed 1 thing this time. Interesting. Everybody completed 1 thing. So with 1 thing complete, I have to get Yancy's gear. I forgot to get it. Okay. Right? I don't think it's in here. Yeah. I got to get Yancy's stuff. Okay. So what we will do is games. Got to save this really quick. So overwrite this. So let me see how it is I can do this. So I'm going to have to... Let me make sure. All right, so overwrite this. Overwrite, yes. We're going to load this one. search this. Okay, not this one. Let's load this. Search this. Okay, yeah, so I need the comfy carcass. Oversized gloves and this beak. Okay, so put this here. Oops. These 3 cards can go here. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to do all this stuff beforehand. Okay, so here's Hansy's stuff. We'll go games. This is just gear. All right. Load back up. What was I doing? Okay. Right. Yes, this is the current fight. Okay. And now I just need to do games. There we go. All right. There's the gear for Hanzy. Okay. Back to what we were doing. Okay, Hansy's gear. So everybody has 1 here. Everybody completed 1. Let's go with random. So we'll go with Norman on a 1, 2, or 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7, 8, 9, and then at 10 we re-roll. So the Bloopsie Twins, they can have it. And we get Hansy's beak, which is a melee dagger. Okay, so this is 2 mocks, 5+ accuracy, damage 1. Whenever you deal damage with this weapon, you gain +1 accuracy. It's pretty good. This never ever came up. Never came up with the thing of us getting the... Okay, there you go, back into there. Okay, let's go ahead and save again now. There, all good. Okay, now, we don't know who this final fight's going to be, but we can guess it's going to be either Umbrella or King and Queen. But we don't know for sure. So, we'll flip this back over. We're going to prepare for the last fight. Norman, oopsie, everybody gets 5 or 6 coins. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? King and Queen, Umbrella. I hope it's Umbrella. I haven't done Umbrella's final fight, so that'd be great. I hope it's Umbrella. That'd be the best case scenario. Best case scenario would be that. Umbrella. I hope it's Umbrella. I want to fight, no problem. All right. Kansey, done. There you go, Kansey. Okay. So, who is the sheriff? I don't know who's going to be the sheriff yet either. Or, I mean, I do know. It's clearly Norman. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. So Norman has 6 points. Bloopsie Twins have 2 points. And Yancy over here has 1 point. So it's clearly Norman who's the sheriff. Back up to 5 you go. Back up to 2 you go. -1 movement's right. +1 mox is right. Okay, this is correct. -1 accuracy goes away. +2 movement. This can go back up. We're doing good. Final fight time. Norman, or no, Yancy, you go back up. -1 movement. So you go back down to 2 until you take some damage. Actually goes back to normal. All right. All right, so complete a fight with a starting equipment. I do not want this. This can be discarded. Take 2 damage a single turn. Okay, we can play with that. Kansey's beak. Probably gonna sell that. Get a piece of gear from a terrain. No, we're discarding. Overgrown cornfield, discarding. All right. Let's see, what else do we have? What else? This is not working. I thought it froze. Did it freeze? Chat freeze? I just noticed it hasn't changed in like forever. It hasn't. All right. Okay, this is all good. Oh, shaky hands. What is this? Oh, we already did this. That one's done. Good. I need to take a drink of something. Talking. Lots of talking. Okay. Yes. Originally the tabletop simulator had Kansey in it, and then Kansey was removed. But I had been already playing the tabletops before Kansey was removed, and so Kansey's still in my version when I updated it. So, yes, the new one has Qing and Kween replaced Kansey. So the new one only has 4. Yes. Yeah. C'est la vie. But Kansey's fun. I just fought him. Hopefully you were able to see the one if you just were watching with Kansey. I literally just fought Kansey. So, that's where I got Kansey's beak from. But yes, Kansey is cool. I guess, now that I know it's not going to be a final fight, let's see. Kansey, I think, is Yancy Plover. Let me make sure here. Where is Yancy Plover? Or where is it Kansey here? Results. Yes. So Kansey's related to Yancy Plover, which is why I wanted to take Yancy Plover. So it's really cool. All the ruffians have like a townsfolk counterpart. So, the counterpart to Kansey is Yancy. So had I fought Yancy as a final fight, The good news here is, oh no, I don't think Umbrella's linked to anybody. Well, the good news is we have a 50-50 chance at seeing maybe a special fight, a special ending, because I know King and Queen is attached to Bloopsie Twins. So Yancy is for Kansey. So you want to bring Yancy with you if you when you do this, and then if you get Hansy's final fight and Yancy deals the final blow, you get special rewards. Bloopsie Twins or Bloopsie Twins are for King and Queen, so this might happen. And then Norman is for Pepin Milk Frog. So that's why I went with these three specifically, because I want to try to get the special condition wins. So, what was I doing? Okay, Umbrello. I don't know if Umbrello is linked to someone. So. And not all ruffians have a townsfolk counterpart, because I think there's only 6 townsfolk, minus like stretch goals, there's like 7 or something, but if there's 10 townsfolk, so Umbrello might be one of the ones that doesn't have a counterpart. So, hopefully we get King and Queen, and we can try to do the Bloopsie special convent. So here we go. Towns event. We'll keep the survivor, so we'll draw 2 new ones for Norman. Bloopsie Twins. I didn't keep any, so you can have 3 new ones for the Bloopsie Twins. Pay 10 coins. I'm not going to do that. Activate consumable item. Is this consumable? Yes. So we'll discard Wealthiest Townsfolk, and we'll draw 2 new ones for Yancy. We'll readjust this. Norman goes first, then Bloopsie, then Yancy. All right. Boop, boop. Let's see, what do we got here? So we know that one. We get to keep that. Pay 5 coins anytime to achieve this. Maybe. Activate a non-consumable gear ability. Activate a non-consumable gear ability. Okay, I mean, so that's this, I guess, or this. Okay, so Technician, sure, we'll keep that. Bloopsie Twins, let's go. Bloopsie Twins. I guess it would be Bloopsie. Train Sprinter. Move 6 squares in a straight line in a single turn. We could do that. We have 6 movement. That's cool. Obtain an accessory. +1 movement for the fight. Obtain the accessory. We might be able to do that. End a fight as the sole survivor. We could do that. I would hope it doesn't come to that, but it could happen. Okay, Food Fighter. Activate a consumable item. Yes. Oh, you had that one already. That's why I kept it. If you are involved in a tie for targeting and you are the chosen target, archive this feat or achieve this feat. So I think Despite the Bullet works with taunt. I'm pretty sure. No, because you wouldn't be involved in a tie. Well, would you? I don't think this works with taunt. I'll just say it doesn't. If you end a town's phase with at least 5 HP, achieve this feat. We definitely will do that. We will be ending. We'll get the +1 mocks because there'll be no point taking the money. Perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead. Do the town's event. Town event. Starting with Norman. No, starting with Yancy this time. Oh, so it's just reverse order. Okay. Flip. Secret. Get down. Oh, this is a great one. This is great. This is a great one for Yancy. You always wanted to do one of those Valiant Hero moves. Keep this card face down in front of you. The next time another townsfolk would take lethal damage, reveal this card. Swap positions with them on the board and take the damage instead. Perfect for our tank here. Course plotter, you can just stay over here. Perfect for the tank. That's amazing. Okay. Keeping the pep in your step. The teams decides to add a little... To have a little race around a fresh pile of corpses to keep the energy up. Might as well put down some coin to make it more interesting. Each townsfolk puts down 2 coins, then rolls plus maximum movement. The highest roller wins the race and earns the coins. The lowest roller, however, suffers a terrible cramp. In the next fight, they have -1 movement. Come on. I don't even want to. Does it say May? Nope. This is a this is just a thing that I have to do. Okay, so there's 2. This is really gonna be really bad or really good for Yancy, because I kind of needed that money. Okay. Rolling plus movement, 9 plus 2. That's an 11. 4. That's 10 for the... So far, Yancy's winning. Don't roll that high, Norman. Don't roll high. 7 plus 3 is 10. Oh my gosh, Yancy actually won. This turned out to be awesome. There's a tie. Oh, there's a tie at 10. The lowest roller, however, suffers a terrible cramp. In the next fight, they have -1 movement. So I'm going to roll off for ties. This doesn't say on the card in case of ties, but I'm just going to roll in case of ties. No, come on. Okay, so an 8 for her. 2. Okay, -1 movement for my boy Norman over here. 2 movement. Not looking very good. Good job, Yancy. You got yourself a lot of money. That actually really helps. Yeah, that actually really helps because now you can actually buy stuff. So that was actually helpful to take some stuff from Norman. Sucks that... Secret. Let's see what the secret is. A little something extra. You add a little ruffian blood into your fellow townsfolk drink. That'll put some pep in their step. Keep this card face down in front of you. The next time another townsfolk uses a consumable, reveal this card. They gain 1 HP. Discard once activated. Okay. Secret. Nice. Okay. Perfect. Everything is going very well. Let's go ahead. Do this now. 10 cards. And we're looking for very specific pieces of gear, like the white flag right there. That is a very good one, which is what we're probably going to buy. Medicine bag is also very good. Doesn't look like we're going to be resetting this town. This stuff looks good enough to use. Oh, turtle shell is also really good. These are some awesome items in the town. Really good. Really good here. Okay, so who buys first? Yancy buys first. He's got himself 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he's got himself 11. So the turtle shell, you take no damage. All right. That would cost 9. So turtle shell is definitely something he'll want to be getting. Turtle shell for 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Turtle shell. Perfect. Next would be the Bloopsie Twins. They need a head, leg. They need lots of things. Bloopsie Twins need lots of things. What is this? +1 movement. Receive X additional coins at the end of each fight phase, where X is equal to the number of your completed feats. This is pointless. +1 movement is nice. +1 to terrain rolls for each point of HP you are missing. Okay. Busty Brazier. This is chest. Unequip this, then search the action, discard pile, or remove a card from the game. That detective thing is looking like what we need. For 6. That detective thing is what we were going with. Detective thing for 6. Perfect. All right. What do we got next? We've got Norman here with 2, 3, 4. He's got $15. He needs feet gear. This white flag would also be pretty helpful. Not as helpful as grip tape. +1 movement. Sure. Go ahead and get that, I guess, Norman. That's 5, 6, 7. Shoes. Good for you, Norman. Got yourself +1 movement. Perfect. Back up to 3 movement, at least. Back to Yancy. Yancy, how much money do you have left? $2. You could buy nothing. Okay. $4 for the Bloopsie Twins. Or they could sell something. Oh, Yancy could sell something too, right? No, Yancy cannot sell anything. So they could sell this. Ha ha ha. Kansey's beak. Whenever you deal damage with this weapon, gain +1 accuracy. So Kansey's beak would be pretty good, as I would get. Yeah, I think I should just sell it. What could I buy? Is there any more leg gear here? This accessory is really good. I should probably just buy this accessory for 5. So I should probably just sell Kansey's beak here for 7 or 6. Selling Kansey's beak for 6. And instantly buying this for 5. So I'm actually only getting $1. I was never going to buy that accessory with Norman, so I know I'm playing a little bit out of turn there. You're not supposed to be buying things out of turn, but I've only got $8 left for Norman. What could he like want to even get from all this stuff here? +1 mox, +1 movement. What does this do? +1 mox, +1 HP. Consume hard liquor, you lose, but your attacks deal +1 damage. Yeah, I'll just buy this for 3. Whatever, right? Buy this for 3, and if okay, buy that for 3. Skips. Oh, he's got 5. How much can you get? There's nothing left for 5. Oh, you could get this. Unequip this and search. I guess I'll just keep it. I don't know if the wishing well's there. I guess it'd be better to have money to spend for the wishing well. If it's there. If not, that's a mistake to not spend all my money. Last fight. Here we go. Norman is going to be the sheriff, and we are fighting Umbrello. Yes! I'm super happy we're fighting Umbrello. I've done so many videos on King and Queen. I'm glad I don't have to fight them again. Umbrello! Yay! So happy to fight Umbrello. Final fight Umbrello. It's new. I haven't done it yet. Okay. I'm pretty sure this stuff's not for Umbrello, but the well is. Oh, so good for me to save the money. Didn't get a huge mistake. Okay. Umbrello. Final fight. Oops. Come on. I can lock this now. You are now locked. Okay. Flip this guy. Final fight with Umbrello. The Great Town Flooding. Umbrellos have been having a field day. Umbrello's been having a field day carving up townsfolk. He's about to put his master plan into action. He conjures a gigantic living wave from thin air. Umbrello plans to flood the town, providing a lovely lakeside attraction for Sprinkle Falls. It is up to the townsfolk to take him down before the flooding goes too far, but watch out for that wave. Set up. Place engulfing wave on the board. Okay. We will get engulfing wave. What else do we need here? Any of this stuff? The beehive. The beehive, you can stay. Picnic. The well, you can stay. And the barrel, you can stay. Everything else is gone. First fight we haven't used. Oh yeah, this is locked. Locked. Okay. All right, awesome. First fight we haven't used the barn. Okay. Let's search this. So I know we need this. I know we need this. Engulfing wave. Murky moat. Pond. I think that's it. Picnic. Is that it? Picnic, beehive, TNT plunger. Yep, that looks like it. Just quickly set this all up. So we've got town pond somewhere over in that direction, somewhere in that direction. What are you? You're on H7? I think I did that right. Yep, H7, okay. Good, locked. The pond can go right here. Can also be locked. Picnic. Oops. No. What happened? First time. What happened? How did that get locked in the air? Okay, there we go. Locked. Board. Locked. How did you become unlocked? Okay. The wave is here. I'm not going to lock the wave because I'm pretty sure it moves around. The beehive is here on the right, L3. Yep. Beehive can be locked. Dynamite doesn't need to be locked. The plunger is here. The well is here. The barrel is here. Okay, looks like it to me. Townsfolk, Yancy, you can go here. Bloopsie Twins, you can go right here. Norman, where's Umbrello? Umbrello, you can go here. And Norman can go here. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Everything's set up. Umbrello's action cards, put them here. Shuffle this up. Perfect. Ready to go. We're not, never mind, I lied. I need these. We need this. This. Okay, now we're good. Okay, perfect. Everything looks great. Yep, everything looks great. Let's read this back. All right, that's step 1. Step 2, appoint a new sheriff. The newly appointed sheriff receives the sheriff's anchor. Sheriff's anchor. See what the sheriff's anchor does. If Umbrella would cause you to move or be placed, you may choose to not be effective. Okay, well, I guess I'll be equipping this. Okay. Okay, so I guess I'm not affected by his forced movement and forced placement. Umbrella, you go up here. All right. So, what else we got for the final fight here? At the start of Umbrello's turns, and whenever Umbrello hits a breaking point, move Engulfing Wave 4 squares towards the closest townsfolk, attempting to end its turn on top of them. If it does, that townsfolk is knocked out What? Engulfing wave can move through town pond or murky moat tiles. Umbrella and engulfing wave may overlap each other and end their turns on top of each other. Okay, so it moves 4 squares. Okay. We just need to stay 4 squares away from it at all times. Okay, how to win. Defeat Umbrella. Be careful, as engulfing wave is deadly, will knock you out instantly. If you lose, if a townsfolk knocked out, or a new sheriff is knocked out. Special objective, land the final blow on Umbrella with Norman Fishboy's fishy cap. Alright. Norman Fishboy's fishy cap. We will do that. We can try. How much does it do? 2 damage. Sling a fish 4 squares for 2 damage. You must be adjacent to the town pond, murky moat, or wishing well. Okay, so we just need to be within 4 squares of him, and he needs to be at 2 damage. So, speaking of that, how much damage does he have? So I was wrong. It's actually Umbrella. I thought it was Pepin for some reason. It was with Norman. So he's got 12 and 6 movement. 12 health, 6 movement. Alright, so we can try for the special objective. Hitting him with the fish. Alright. Let me just make sure here. We'll leave this flipped over, I guess. Okay. At the start of Umbrella's turns, and whenever Umbrella hits a breaking point. Okay, so this is going to move 4 spaces towards Norman. 1, 2, 3. 4 spaces towards Norman. Okay. Not the best starts. Start of Umbrella's turn, and whenever Umbrella hits a breaking point, move. Okay, so it's just a turn now. Here we go. First turn. Hooked handle. Umbrella extends his wooden handle towards your neck. Closest townsfolk, that's Yancy. Move towards the target. If Umbrella reaches them, deal 1 damage. Target is seeing stars. They are flung 6 squares towards the pond. End movement once adjacent. And must lower their accuracy by 1. See, so 1, 2. So that's where Umbrella's going. It's going to deal 1 damage to Yancy. Okay. That gives Yancy +1 movement because of the hat. Okay. The target sees they're flung 6 squares towards the pond, and they lose 1 accuracy. Okay, so he goes down to -1 accuracy. 1, 2, 3, 4, stopping there. Okay, that's the end of Umbrella's turn. It was okay. Norman Fishboy. So Norman Fishboy's got 4 range and really bad amounts of movement. He's only got 2 movement, but he's got 4 range. So 1, 2. But he's close enough. That'll do. Close enough. So it's going to be anything on a 2+. That's a hit. Right? Yeah. +2 brings down to 3. He's got natural 2 accuracy. So he hits on a 2+. That'll do 2 damage. Brings him down to 10. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Next we've got... Well... this crystal ball might be very helpful. Well, okay, let's see. So we can move, like, a lot of squares with these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get to here. And then just instantly deal a damage for 3 mocks without even rolling. So, because of this Bard's Ukulele. For 3 mocks, deal 1 damage to adjacent ruffian. Okay. Yeah, see, like, with this one, like with this +1 for turn rolls, each HP are missing. That's why it's nice to have the cap, like I do up here, these caps. So, like, my cap HP is 5. So if I was at 2, I would know how much I'm missing, instead of having to look back and recalculate. So, anyway, That'll do. So this is going to move towards the closest townsfolk. It's going to move. Well, so who do we want it to move towards? I prefer it to move towards Norman, I guess. Or I could just kite it around. Is this the kind of fight where you kite something around? Should I just kite the wave with these guys? Because they can move 6, so I just stay within 5 of it. So I kite it the whole time? Maybe. So let's go with Yancy now, because he's the last one. So 1, how much does he have? 3 movement, 2, 3. He can get to here. Right, yeah, 3 movement. This gives him +1 mox. So he's actually got 4 mox now. And this will be, it's a -1, so it's going to hit on a 5+. So that's a 7. That's going to do 2 damage. It's going to trigger the break point. So did I just lose? I think I just lost. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just lost instantly. So I don't think I can attack now that I think about it, because the way the game's going to work. This is going to trigger it. So it's going to go 1, 2, or it's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to kill Norman. Because it's gonna trigger on the break point, and then it's gonna trigger on his turn. So I don't think I can attack, because it will trigger the break. Yeah. So now that I think about this, I can't attack. Now that I notice that this 2 points would cause him to go down to a break, I can't attack. So he was. Oops. He was here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then I could taunt. Yeah, I mean, that's the best I can do. I can't attack. Attacking makes me lose instantly. So I'll just have to go there and taunt. Because I can't do 1 damage. Okay, yeah, so that makes sense. Okay, so just gonna have to pass. Now it's Umbrella's turn. Umbrella hooks onto your. Oh, I can move this thing 4. So it's gonna move towards Norman. 1, 2, 3, 4. The closest townsfolk with leg gear equipped. It's probably going to be Yancy. Okay, move towards target. If Umbrella reaches them, trigger the after effect. After effect, the target on the top left corner of the board. Wait, place the target on the top left corner of the board regardless of distance and deal 1 damage. Okay. I would love to place Umbrella adjacent. It would be great, but, you know, sometimes people's axes or hammers get in the way. There we go. Okay. Yep, so that was regardless of distance, and they take 1 damage. Okay. So that's Umbrella's turn. Now to Norman Fishboy, who can't outrun this thing. 1, 2. Or no, what he's going to have to do is 1, 2. So he's going to have to... I can't equip this Sheriff's Anchor. I'm going to have to spend 2 Moxie to equip these shoes. So I get +1 movement. Now I'm at 3 movement. Okay. And now I'll just have to run 3 away. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This sucks, running away from this thing. Okay, the Bloopsie Twins have 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not ending adjacent to this. Moving within a 6 in a straight line. Okay, so they get +1 movement this fight. They achieve this. So now they have 7 movement. Okay. That's the end of their turn. Now for Yancy, who will attack. Because now he actually can... No, he still can't trigger this thing. Because it will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it will just... Oh my gosh. I can't attack because this stupid thing will trigger and kill Norman. Okay, so... this is done. I literally can't attack. So 1, 2, 3. Right, that's all these guys, 3 movement. Yeah. I literally can't do anything. I can't attack. I can't do anything because if I attack, this wave will kill Norman. Oh my. Okay, so I'll just have to pass until I can figure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get it to here on his turn. Umbrella's turn. Okay, Endless Rain. Umbrella summons a colossal rain cloud. Town is getting flooded. Target none. All townsfolk within 5 squares of the pond take 1 damage. Move towards the farthest townsfolk and reshuffle the action deck. Okay, well, he's moving towards Norman. Or, well, wait. It's not teleporting. This one's not teleporting, yeah. This one's just moved towards Norman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And reshuffle the action deck. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I can beat this. I don't think there's any way I can beat this. I think I lose because it just so happened I don't have enough movement. I don't have enough movement to outrun this thing, and he's the sheriff. What am I gonna do? Okay. Norman, fish boy. 1, 2, 3 to get to there. Yeah, this thing's gonna slowly kill me. So I have to do 1, 2, 3. Right? Now that will kill me. I don't know. There's nothing I can do. I've lost. There's nothing I can do. I can't even fight this monster. There's literally nothing I can do. It just so happens I don't have enough movement. Yeah, I can't attack and I can't move. Well, I don't think there's anything I can do to win this. I can sacrifice this person. I think that's all I can do. So 1, or how can I do this? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I had to get him to here, and now the Bloopsie Twins have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they have to go here. Then it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and kill the Bloopsie Twins. And then it's just going to chase down Norman anyway. Norman cannot move fast enough. I can't think of any way of getting out of this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, kills them. Yancy can only move 3. There's nothing I could do. So that's the end of my turn. Okay, so now at the start of this turn. Do they swap places? No, I have to take lethal damage. I don't know if this would work. Is this considered taking lethal damage? Just says, like, engulfing wave can move through the town pond and murky tiles. Where is it? Move engulfing wave 4 squares towards the closest townsfolk, attempting to end its turn on top of them. If it does, the townsfolk is knocked out. I don't think I'm taking lethal damage. I mean, I could play it like that, I guess. But I'm not taking any damage. I don't know. I don't have anybody with enough movement. Yancy and Norman just so happened to not be getting things that give movement. Like, I took stuff that took -1 movement. Like, these are great pieces of gear, so I bought them throughout the game because they're really good, and they made my guys really strong. I've got, like, 6 max HP on people. They're geared to not take damage. But because you don't know who you're fighting for the final fight, it's never revealed to you throughout the game. I just bought stuff that's good, and then I put myself in a situation where I didn't know I would need movement in order to win. So now I literally can't do anything. Like, if I attack him, this thing will move 8 squares, because it moves 4 on the break, and then it goes again, and then it will move 4 again. So it will move 8. It will kill Norman. And the way the game works is if the sheriff dies, you lose. So I guess the only thing I guess I can do is say that this is lethal damage. Is swap places and say that this is lethal damage. Yeah, the only thing... Yeah, if I attack the wave... If I attack the boss, I'll do 2 damage to him. It will trigger a breakpoint. This thing will move 4. And then... yeah, if I treat... Yeah, so... I can treat this like lethal damage. I'll treat it as I'm taking damage. I don't know if it's supposed to do that, but... I can figure it out later. I can ask if that's how it's supposed to be played, but the only way I can see this even working remotely at all is for me to treat it like lethal damage, like I'm taking damage, and then I could at least try to fight Umbrella. So if I were to 1, 2, 3, so if I were to take this as lethal damage, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's play like if you get hit with the wave, it's considered lethal damage. So I could play the card at least to get out of this situation. So if I were to play like that, how I would do it is Yancy would move here, 1, 2, 3, because I couldn't make this move normally because this would kill him. So he's only 4 spaces away now. That'd be Yancy's turn. Then I'll move the Bloopsie Twins 1, 2 to get to here. I'll just spend 3 Moxie to do 1 instant damage to them, bringing it down to 8. And then I'll move with 1, 2, 3 to move here with Yancy. And then that will be the end of my turn. This thing will go 1, 2, 3, 4. It will kill Yancy because I'll swap places now. So I'll play Get Down, swap positions with them on the board and take the damage instead. So this gets just deactivated and then Yancy dies. So then Yancy's dead. Nothing I can do. I can't bring back Smelling Salts. I can't take that as damage. Like, I can't even spend this to take no damage, so... that just killed Yancy outright, but at least now I get to continue to try to fight him. So, that's his turn. Or no, now it's his turn. Okay. Rolling Fog, Farthest Townsfolk, which is now Norman. Place Umbrella adjacent to the target, regardless of distance, and they take 1 damage. Okay, whatever. Place target adjacent to him. They take 1 damage. Sure, whatever. Okay, he's down to 4. So now it's Norman Fishboy. So 1, 2, 3. I'll go here. So I'm 3 squares away now, which this is fine because this is range 2 plus range. He's gonna be at range 4. So it sits on a 2 plus. Wait. Okay, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll spend 2 Moxie to activate this. The 2 Mox will hit on anything but a 1. So anything but a 1. So that's an 8. So that's going to do 2 damage. Bloop, bloop. Bring him down to 6. And then I'm going to pull him towards me. 1 square. And then it's going to trigger his break. So now this is going to move towards them. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to move towards them because they're the closest. Now it's going to trigger his break. All townsfolk within 3 squares. All targets take 1 damage, move towards the farthest townsfolk. All targets within 3 squares, right? Yeah, so Norman's going to take 1 damage. Push each target's 5 squares towards the pond. Okay, he's already adjacent to it, so he's not going to move. And I don't have to move because of the anchor. I took off the anchor so I could move 3 squares. Okay, I'm already adjacent to the pond. Norman's going to take 1 damage. Blue whoop. Okay. That's going to be the end of his... Oh, no. Now he's going to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To get to there, because that's the closest townsfolk. That's the break point. Now it's going to be Umbrella's turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Can he move over Umbrella? Starter Umbrella. Engulfing can move through Town Pond and Murky Tiles. Umbrella and Engulfing Wave may overlap each other and end their turns on top of each other. Okay. So then the Bloopsie Twins are dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Bloopsie Twins are now dead. Yep, they're dead. Now it's Umbrella's turn. Sweeping Hook, closest townsfolk, move towards the target. If Umbrella reaches them, deal 1 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he did reach them. If the target is wearing leg gear, it is discarded. Okay? So he's going to take 1 damage, and then he's going to discard his leg gear. So that brings him down to 2. Discards his shoes. Great. Brings down his movement down to 2. I think that just killed me. I don't think I can get away from this thing now, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have one turn to live. There might be a chance I can beat this thing. There's a slight, very slight chance. It's like a 2% chance I could beat this thing. So, what I'm going to have to do is, now it's only Norman, so 1, 2, I have to move here to run away. So that's my full movement. I can still attack because this is range 4. Hits on anything but a 1. It's a 7. So that's going to do 2 damage. It's going to bring it down to 1. So, yeah, what I'll do here, so before I moved, I'll activate this. Because I realize this now. So for 1 mox, I can deal 1 damage to adjacent ruffian. So he was at 6. I'll do the 1 damage 5, and then I'll do my 2 damage to bring him down to 3. I'll move here with my 2. Now he's down to 3. 1, 2. I'll pull him towards me 2 squares. Now I just have to hope I can take no damage for this next turn, and I might be able to kill him. I just have to re-equip this, right? 2 mox. Alright, so yeah, so what I'll have to do... You know what, I'm not going to move him as 2 squares. He can just stay there. Okay, so that's going to trigger his break. This is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. Then he's going to go... Flip. Target none. Place umbrella adjacent to the wishing well, regardless of distance. He restores 1 HP and... Okay, well, that's the end of the game. I lost. Okay, well, that's that. That did it right there. Unless he's going to teleport back to me, that did it. Oops. Yeah, he would need to teleport back to me now. He restores 1 HP. Oh, that definitely did it, because now he's going to re-trigger the break. So that was his break. Now it's his turn. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get this to here. Target none. Move towards farthest townsfolk. The landscape is flooding from all umbrellas madness. Keep this card in front of the townsfolk. When the action deck is reshuffled, all townsfolk take 1 damage and are pulled 4 squares towards the pond. Okay. Does he move towards the farthest? Move towards farthest target. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It's my turn. I'll just run. 1, 2. And I'll take this off, bringing my Moxie down to 2. My max HP back down to 4. Taking this off, doing this. Oh, I literally lost because he healed. Oh, if it would have been any other card. Okay, his turn. This moves 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Target none. Place umbrella adjacent to the wishing. Okay, gonna go here. He's gonna heal. Back up to 5. And then reshuffle the deck. Does this get discarded? Then shuffle this card back to the deck. Okay. Okay. This goes back into there. Reshuffle. I'm going to go ahead and take 1 damage because that happens. 1, 2. I'll run. That's my turn. This is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So there, the engulfing wave destroyed me. Yep. So that's it. It was close. I could have... So had he not healed, what I would have done, if I could have outrun this thing, had he not been healing, I could have used this to prevent all damage to me. So I would have used this, prevented all damage, then equip this whiskey in my consumable. So I lost 2 accuracy, but all my attacks dealt 2 damage, and then I would have thrown this at him. For 2 mocks. Sling the fish, the ruffian, 4 squares. For 2 damage, it would have done 3. And I was adjacent to the pond. So, had he not healed twice, he was at 3. So I would have been able to throw that at him. It's just that I had no movement gear to get away from this. So, no way of me getting away from this thing. So, still fun. Still very, very fun. So that is the end of the event. So let's read the losing. What is losing thing? If you lose, read 04. All right, let's go to 04. Let's see what happens. 04. It was really close. Really close. Okay, 04. The townsfolk are no match for Umbrello. Your team lays defeated on the ground as water rises all around you. The last thing you see through the rain is Umbrello floating above you with a dastardly grin. Fast forward a few weeks and Sprinkle Falls is doing great. Tourism is thriving thanks to the new lakeside view, courtesy of Eureka Springs. In the center of the lake, Umbrello has a lovely little fountain installed. It's the corpse of that newly appointed sheriff posed in the ballerina stance. It was a valiant and violent effort by your group, but you lose. So Norman was turned into a fountain. So that's it. That's the whole thing. I got all the way to the final fight. I lost at the very end because I had prepared very poorly for the fight by keeping things that gave me -1 movement. Yeah, I had multiple things that gave me -1 movement. I didn't know ahead of time that I'd need to be running away from this. So all of these things with -1 movement was just very bad. So yeah, I really do think that the final fight, just the final fight, Ruffian, should be revealed to you at the start of the game. So at least you know that this doesn't happen. Because, I mean... I should have lost like on turn 3. I actually stood no chance in this fight because I don't think you can get down to avoid the engulfing wave. I don't think I should have done that. I think this fight I stood no chance just because of how I geared towards it, because I didn't know I would need movement. So I think this fight should have ended like on turn 3. Norman should have just never been able to outrun this thing at all, and he would have just been engulfed in seconds, and I would have lost the second turn, and there was nothing I could have done about it. But we played around and we did the get down event to protect me from the engulfing wave. So that's it. That's a full playthrough. So happy that this game funded so quickly. This game is 100% worth $85. I know I think that's how much it is for a normal pledge. This game is totally worth $85. There's other games out there that are not that are way more expensive and not worth what they're charging for. Plenty of other companies have board games that not even close to the right price. This one for $85 is very, very, very reasonable. Like, very reasonable. It's less than I even thought it was going to be, even when the Kickstarter launched. So $85 is less than my expectations. It's still way cheaper than it even should be. You get way more game than you do in most games for that price. You get this huge amount of game here for an $85 board game. So I think it's amazing. I'm so glad it funded. Go check out the Kickstarter. It just launched today. There should be all kinds of stretch goals. I haven't been watching because I've been doing this. I think there's a contest, so I'm going to run over there and go check that out right now. So thank you so much for watching. Again, it's so very humbling. Hopefully it was entertaining, despite the fact that Final Fight just absolutely destroyed me. I still had fun doing it, and this game really is really fun. So, again,